morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gazza Burgess back in the comms box, and it is a Thursday night. It's the Division B race around La France A. Buongiorno, as Del Boy says. Yes, welcome everybody. Alongside me in the comms box doesn't need much introduction. It's my Thursday night buddy. It is Jackie Colsty. How you doing, man?
It's Friday Eve. G and Steon come say what? Friday Eve.
What?
G and Steon come say what?
What? Hey, that is an introduction, Steve. Wow.
All right, like.
I'm good, man. How you doing, dude?
Good. Just thought I'd start off with a positive theme tonight. Let's smash it.
That is,
you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna get people pumping. It's got me pumped, mate. I was feeling sleepy before the stream, mate. I've come alive. It's giving me second wind. But how is everyone doing, people? Let's have a run through the field. We only have 18 drivers tonight. The two Williams drivers are not racing. Austin's having internet problems. He may join later on in qualifying. Hopefully he does. And Wayne Hammer, don't know where he is. We did send him an invite, but yes, we got 18 drivers. Let's have a run through the field. We have Art Prime, Dan Motorsport back in this week, and he's in the stream chat. First one in says, evening guys. He's Adam LB with a quali band. We got Naps Phantom. We got Thompson. We got Dan Pinnell's TIR Wheels. Dan Pinnell's raced home to get in tonight. Let's hope he shows the same pace around this track and get at the top of the field. Be good to have him on the podium. TIR Wheels coming in as a reserve driver. He loves a race, this one, didn't he? Noswell, we got TIR Cod, became Ninja Rufio. Rufio was unlucky last week. Should have got a podium, but had to pit for a fresh set of tyres. Skin Shaggy, Grit, Baz the Ninja, Shrews, Tafolsi, Julku as well with a quali band, and TIR Adam. Steve, do you love this track?
I do indeed. I don't know if it's going to be unpopular what I'm saying, but it's a flowy circuit for me. It's a type of circuit where I can just, my driving style can just attack it, even though I don't attack, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think we've got a few quali bands. It seems a couple still haven't retired, if that's the case.
Yeah,
Come on,
Shrews Esther as well. Steve, it's one of them tracks, I don't normally like it, but we had it in performance last night. We don't normally race the same track as what we have in the division races, obviously, because we have to win a picks a track and whatever so forth. But we was at France yesterday, and it was a cracking race. It's a track that the weather can change very quickly. You rarely get a safety car. But we did get one last night. But as you can see in the championship standing, Schultz is not racing tonight. He has a race ban. He's got 125 points. Shrews, if he wins tonight, can take the jump in the championship. Thompson, third place with 88 points. Dan Motorsport back in tonight with 68 points. And Adam LB with 65 points. Let's jump back on board with the action. Motorsport.
Yes, I'm on Arc Prime at the moment. He's just going, let me change to Dan Motorsport. A good thing about this circuit as well, with where it's from, it is, it's got named corners, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
So so Adam LB he's just started the final corner, and it's called Virage du Pont.
Well, I'm glad that you said it, because I would not be able to say that.
While we're on, while he's going round. So he's going round the De La Verrière at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is also known as Turn 1 and 2 to me and you.
Uh-huh.
He's coming down to the next section, the little complex. It's called Virage des Hôtels. And then he's turning left, coming into the right under it, Virage du Camp.
He's in fact, is that Dan Motorsport?
Into the next right under where I was, which is Virage de la Sainte-Baume, which I've actually sat there.
Jeez.
So Dan Motorsport has invalidated, but we're coming up Ligne Droit du Mistral, for me and you, known as La Mistral.
Wow.
You know them chocolate things that we eat.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
So I can continue, or you can crack on. What do you want to do?
No, continue with the corner names, man. I'm on board with Naps Phantom.
Kerber Decenny, also known as 10-8, I believe. It's 10-10, my bad. So you've done that second, then you into the double Droit de Bosset, which is a double right-hander. You've got a little left-hander, which is called Virage de Bendor. I think they got that from Futurama. The right-hander is Coba del Garaban. And then you are coming to the final second to last corner, known as Virage de la Tour, which basically means in English, end of the lap. And it goes into the pits.
GG, I do say that. I was on board with Phantom, but he was not too far, Dan Motorsport. Phantom does the first time a 1:29.6. GG, Steve, that was incredible, man. But on board with Art Prime. Let's have a look at the stream chat. Dan Motorsport says, evening, guys. Lewis Badman says, evening, G and Steve. Hope you're good. Benjamin Prime says, hello, boys. Tuning in, my till at work. Turn it up and pull it on the supermarket microphone. Hear our voices.
Tell you what, if you'd have heard the start, you'd have got some weird looks. That's for sure.
Quality. Yeah, definitely that, man.
So yeah, are we on board with?
I'm on board now with the Gritmaster. Adam says, big shout out. Welcome to the TIR stream. Says, hi, at Hi Max. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, the competition tonight, people. £20 Amazon gift voucher is available. If you guess, I've received the Amazon package today. If you can guess the last 3 digits of my parcel number, as Became Ninja does a 129.4. Quickest, you can win the £20 gift voucher. Closest answer gets the voucher. Yes.
It goes forth with a 130.4. I think there's a few on outlaps, to be honest with you, at the moment.
Yeah, I believe so. Rufio, Rufio was unlucky last week, wasn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he was unlucky, but in all fairness, he sort of created his own downfall at the same time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he should have kept going, definitely. Let's stay on board with Rufio, but Shrews Nige says, I have to write down the answers. Sorry for going quiet for a bit. Yeah, it was the Renaults have been cracking this season. I do have to say that, as we're seeing Became Ninja showing a bit of teamwork there, giving Rufio the toe down the straight, coming up to turn 8 and out turn 9. Steve,
Especially the it seems that Div A and Div B now, they seem to be scoring. Obviously, myself included, we seem to be scoring points every week. There might not be massive points, but we're just, cutting away. And then, obviously, Dragoon chips in quite heavily with points as well.
Yeah, so well, he loves the Renault, doesn't he?
It's not a bad team, to be fair. There's worse. There's obviously better, but there's worse.
Yeah. Art Prime says, wow, the track is SHIT. Oh, and Art Prime, let me say something. Last week, I didn't know this. I've known Dan Pennells and Art Prime for quite a while. And me and Steve sung Happy Birthday as we look on Rufio. What can he do? He quickest with a 128. That toe, massive.
Wow, that's quick.
Exactly. Next one going around. Thompson I stand board with. Art Prime, happy birthday for last week. Didn't realise you and Dan Pennells are twins. Obviously, you're the better looking one. But happy birthday for last week as well. We sang it for Dan Pennells and we didn't sing it for Ark.
Happy belated birthday
to you. But I hope you had a cracker.
Next.
Yeah, to Fossey.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I didn't realise there were...
we got 3 sets of twins. Yeah. What's that film with Will Ferrell?
Step Brothers, no?
Step Brothers, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Can I take a top bunk? Did we just become best friends?
Yeah. Let me know, people, if the volume stream's all volume is all good and you can hear me and Steve perfectly fine. As we look on to Fossey, what can he do? All right, hey, know that with a 129.2. All right, Shawnee with the 350 bits. Thank you very much, Shawnee. Much appreciated, man. Dan Pennell, Skin Shaggy coming around the last corner, turns 15.
Thompson's after that. And then Dampnells, I believe. No,
Cheers,
Thompson's.
Steve. Skin Shaggy 131. Thompson coming past the line. Second place, 129.1.
Next to Dampnells, like on the lap.
Let's down board with Dan Pennell's, like I said, twin brother to Art Prime. You learn something new every day.
Had Divot now, that like pet.
Yeah, exactly that.
Ooh.
Pet.
He's just getting out the way.
Here comes
getting out the way.
Dan Pennell's over the line. 9th place,
I thought you were going to start singing there. I thought you were going to start singing, Here Come the Man in Black.
Let's have a look at the stream chat. As Motorsport back this week. There's a 129.9 outlap for Baz the Ninja. I stand board with him. He's next to go around, but let's have a lap of Baz the Ninja. Let's have a look at the stream chat. Shrew says, Christ, who's strangling that cat? Mine and Steve singing is fantastic.
No, I'll be honest, that would be me. The issue is, I don't care. That's the issue. I know I'm absolutely terrible, but my mama said to me, just don't care what anyone else thinks and just do what you've got to do, son.
Exactly that, mate. That's the truest quote you can ever say. Adam says, great film. Art Prime says, eat white dog Oh yeah. Joe Ill
All right,
says, "Hi,
okay.
Gaz. Sorry about yesterday, lad. What about yesterday? Was it the abuse I got on stream chat? Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. I think." Jewel Coot
Was
says,
he not the
"Shh."
one who? Was
Go
he?
on.
Sorry to interrupt. Was he
That's
not the
all
one
right.
who put the flaming bag of dog crap on your doorstep?
He did set a light. Set it alight. I
Right.
tell you. I've seen that side. Cheers, man. Shawnee says, "Might as well give the best to the best streamer I know. Good luck, lads." Oh, gee, thank you, you cheesy.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
I'll just feel left out. Then it's fine, no problem.
Mate, I'll come with like Barbie and Ken. I'll be Barbie and Steve can be Ken. Shawnee says the competition. His answers. I'm seeing these answers popping up. Thank you very much, people. But do screenshot your entry because I may miss out, and I'll put the answer up on the page tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I've got. I just need to ask if he's listening in the chat. Joel, did you catch the start? Did you catch the opening theme tune?
Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Here comes Baz the Ninja. Art Prime says Step Brothers, man. Yeah, great film that, man. Baz the
Fantastic.
Ninja, 131.5.
To be honest, it is what it is, and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to tell people how to suck eggs. But I just went round at 2 mile an hour, got a lap done, and retired.
Yeah, because obviously we've got 3 quali bands. So, yeah, that is very true, man. You are through by default. But no. Joel says, "Yeah, I was waiting for it." He's literally refreshing it, waiting for that part of the stream. He's done now. He's going to stop watching. But no, Joel, well, always watching the streams. Much appreciated.
Well, while it's quiet, just so ladies and gentlemen, obviously second to Paul Ricard in Le Castellet was named after its creator and owner, Paul Ricard. He made alcohol. It was opened in 1970. It was opened, and he made an alcohol called Pastis. And then also after that, he obviously got fame for that. And then after that, in 1975, he opened a company called Pernod Ricard. We all know Pernod. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then after that, he bought many drinks. I think he bought some Aramak, and I think he bought Absolute Vodka, and then he passed away. And then his grandson took over, and it has an annual turnover of 9 billion euros a year and operates at a profit of 1.6 billion a year.
Wow.
Just so you know.
Every week, Steve throws in the facts, and what a knowledgeable man he is, eh?
Well, I've got
Up there
some
for
more
dancing.
coming.
Up there for dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, up there
Obviously,
for thinking, down there for dancing. That's the one. Will's
give you,
quickest, 128.8. Yeah, go on, Steve.
We'll do they're doing some runs, and then I'll do some more in a bit.
Yeah. I'm on board with TIR Adam, just in the Mercedes, flying through sector 2, long straight.
He doesn't need to fly.
He doesn't. He does not need to fly. And sorry, Wayne, I did see your message actually. He's saying he's got dodgy internet tonight. Can't even watch the stream as my internet is crap tonight.
Oh,
fair
that's
play.
shocking.
No worries, man.
Sorry about that.
Joe Willis entry with a 291. Yep, I've seen that. I've had entries from Simon, Nige, Joel, Sean, and Redman at the moment. Make sure you get your entries in, people. That is me giving back to you guys.
We've got another great game glitch.
Have we?
Adam LB retired first. Then it was Jewel Cut, and then it was Shrews. It's put Jewel Cut last, then Shrews, then Adam LB.
Ah.
I think
yeah,
I wonder if it's random.
Oh, it might be at
random.
random. Yeah. The stream chat is popping off, people. Thank you. Shrew says Jackie Annery. Yeah, that's it. That's like there. Facts, man. He is. I tell you, do say that.
I'll take that. Jack instead of Jack and Ori.
Jack and Ori, 7 plate for Adam with a 129. So everyone else is pretty much done, surely, because they don't need to fly around again. Hey, Simon Holden, my favourite Simon AA in the house. One of my mates and Jewel Coots, mate.
In the hizzy.
In the house. Shawnee's popping off in the chat, says up for clubs tonight, Gaz. Yes, I'll be up for some clubs. Yeah, possibly. I might. Or I'll play some clubs. Why not? Thank you everyone for locking in as always. Like I said, make sure you get your entries in for the competition. It's me to say thank you very much for making me enjoy it, and Steve as well. Me and Steve look forward to this every week.
100%. I really do, especially with the new regulations that's come out this weekend. It is my night out.
It sure is, man.
So yeah, some more stats. When Paul Ricard Circuit first opened, it was commended and worldwide accolation for one of the safest and most innovative tracks in the world. It opened on the 19th of April in 1970 in Le Castellet on a trading estate where the village only has 4,000 inhabitants. And yeah, it
Wow.
is 5.842 kilometres long. Between 1971 and 1990, it held the French Grand Prix 14 times. It's held it twice more since then, in 2018, 2019. This year was supposed to be the 17th running of the Paul Ricard French Grand Prix, but due to COVID, it did not happen.
Damn COVID. Me and Steve are hoping to go to a race this season. It was 1 minute it was Portugal, Turkey, then it was bloody this one, that one. Looks like it might have to be Bahrain. Yeah, it might have to be Bahrain.
I don't think Bahrain will open, if I'm being totally honest. Neither will Abu Dhabi. I think that's it. I think we've got Germany and that's it.
Yeah,
that's all,
man.
And that might not happen, so we might not just get to one.
Oh man. Well, we've got Thursday night, Steve, at least. We got Rufio says, "Hey guys, go on, man."
My friends live out in Dubai, and they were supposed to be coming back for Christmas. They've cancelled their flights.
Wow.
So there's no flights out there, and then
That's crazy.
You're not allowed.
Well, I was talking to the woman in Pret. Obviously, I go Pret quite a lot now because I've signed up to a £20 thing and all that. And she's going home for the first time this weekend to Italy to visit her family since December.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Crazy Thompson says a 769 for the entry. Simon Olden says, "Defo, mate." Matty boy says, "Hi, Gaz. How you doing, Matty? I hope you're all well."
So we've got a few people out on laps, which it's nonsensical if you ask me, but each to their own.
Alcott's improved by 2 tenths. He does a 1:29.7. So in the drop zone with the three quali bands, we've got Adam LB, Shrews, and Julku will be starting at the back of the field. Baz the Ninja is through because the bottom three have dropped out. So it's gutting that Wayne Hammer has having internet problems. Shrews says, "This one, that one, and is that in China?" Gaza Purchase, leave me alone, boy. I stopped bullying my speech impediment. Do you know what? I haven't got a speech impediment. I'm just a lazy speaker. I'm just lazy when it comes to pronunciations of words. And I did say pronunciations right. Pronunciations, Steve. The qualifying session is almost done. 45 seconds left. But like we said, these drivers...
Here we are at the 1954 Monaco Grand Prix.
We are here at Paul Ricard watching these F1 drivers push to the limits. There is no safety barriers, there's no seat belts, and pretty much it's all for all and one for all. Oh, glad you're good, mate. But let me know if the volume's all good, people. Me and Steve, you can hear me and Steve perfectly fine. We're on board with Baz the Ninja. He is doing a lap. He is safe, but he just wants to have just another lap, just to show what he can do. Let's stay on board with him. We're going to have a hot lap from the Steve-O?
Yes, we will do tonight. I've made the decision already. If he gets through to Q3, we will be going with TIRIIADA Triple M.
Well, let me write that down. TOR. All right, so everyone's retiring from the session. Q1 is pretty much finito. That's me speaking French. I think it's French, isn't it? Joel's cracking up.
Well, actually, speaking about Joel, right? There's new restrictions coming, like I said in my time this weekend. The restrictions are you cannot meet anybody outside of your household outside. My hot tub, no, inside. My hot tub is outside. So as long as he doesn't come in the house, we can still have a crack in the garden in the hot tub.
You can do that, or just fill it up with hand sanitizer.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. If he camps in the garden and we go in the hot tub, he's fine.
He's fine. I was going to say I've had a fantastic night with you and Joel in the hot tub. Nothing happened.
All right.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like
was
that.
I sleeping?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I was pretty much sleeping.
Rufio.
I was pretty much fern cotton after the night before. I tell you, I was rotten. Oh, I do say that. The championship tables are up on the right-hand side of your screen. Like I said, if Shrews wins tonight, which is a hard task around here, being at the back of the field with his quali band, he can take the jump in the championship. Adam LB as well. I'm sure he's going to have a hard task in his hand, but they're all both quick drivers, so it's going to be interesting. We may have a new podium. Yeah. So let me...
It's kind of added a bit of spice to the championship, hasn't it? We've had a couple of lads starting from the back, and then the championship leader is not here tonight.
Yeah, exactly that, man. That's true. As I said, Schultz is, due to his actions last week, he has a race ban.
Ooh, controversial.
That is definitely. That's what we do at TIR. We spice things up. We're like Spielberg.
We just roll 2 dice. If we get 3, we roll 2 dice and get 2 6s. That's it. The
That
shit hits
is
the fan.
exactly that, man. Amen to that. So qualifying session is done, people. Just waiting for the timing screen on your left-hand side to go down. And we will be joining into Q2, where the top 10 will go through this time. And the top 10 will be starting on the tyres they do the fastest lap on.
We do have the safety car ready and primed for tonight. We've sent it out to the DRS train as well, because we feel there could be a ticket inspector record tonight.
Oh, exactly that. And if you've not watched these streams before, firstly, I'd say, what have you missed? Anyway, we have a DRS train, as you know. G&ST has a DRS train, and there we're going to see it massively as you come out of turn 7. There's a massive DRS section there, which is going to be Choo Choo Chim Churu. Rampant Badger says, "Evening all. How you doing, Rampant? I hope you're well." Best name ever.
Evening!
Rampant.
Rampant Rabbit. Oh, did I just say that?
Yeah. As we look on the left-hand side of his screen, we've got 2 Williams drivers in, Latifi and George Russell. Hope they have a good race tonight.
Well, they're obviously in the correct place, 19th and 20th, so it's all good.
Exactly that. All right, so that's it, people. Q1 is done. On to Q2. We have the
While
famous
we're
time
waiting
glitch.
while we're waiting, did you know that
Oh,
in 1973, Ronnie Peterson won his first of 10 only wins in Formula One at Paul Ricard? And also in the 1982 race, the podium was consisted of French-only people, as the top 4 drivers were all French.
wow.
There we go.
Well, I say that, was it Gasly was the first one on the podium, wasn't he, since...
First winner since 1996.
winner, sorry, yeah. Crazy. All right, there we have people. TIR Wheels, quickest, with a 128.858. And in a drop zone with the 3 quali bands, Adam LB, Shrews, and Julku. And Rampant, Burkane Ninja says, "All right, Steve. Yeah, I'm all right as well, thank you, mate. Yeah, cheers, Ninja. I'm all good, thanks, dude." Yeah, no, not too shabby, Alonso, thank you.
Evening. Evening.
Shrew says, "Ronnie Pickering." That's Adam. That's TIR Adam, isn't it? Ronnie Pickering.
Yeah.
Got the same.
No, I
temperament.
am. No, I am.
Do you know who I am?
I'm right. I'll show you. Pull over. I'll show you. Who are you? Ronnie Pickering.
Who?
Ronnie Pickering. Pull over and I'll show you who I am.
Quality as qualifying round 1 is over. Ninja, how it's so predictable. Ninja comes in with the chat saying, "Gary." Do you know? I'll tell you what the reason why I don't call myself Gary.
It sounds like the way you've just said it. It sounds like SpongeBob talking to his snail.
Meow. The reason why I don't like the name Gary, for one, is because I don't say my R's properly. So when I introduce myself to people, I'm like, "Hi there, mate. You all right, Steve? How you doing, mate? I'm Gary." You can't even say my own name right. As
What would you say, Gabby?
Gabby. As well, Jorkut says, "Ronnie Pickering." Adam says, "I know I'm Pat Tate, so shut it or I'll cut your Jacobs off." Rufio says, "It's Gareth Ninja." Rufio, don't you start, mate.
How dare you?
Oh, jolly gosh. All right, so we're waiting for the first card to come out, and I have a new follower. Let's see, wait for that to come up. It's Sloppy Cop YT.
What?
Thank you very
It's what?
Sloppy Cop YT.
All right, okay.
What a name. Thank you very much.
I double checked if that was a P or a K.
Thank you very much for following, and welcome to G&ST on a Thursday night as we're looking on the Division B races around La France. And you said hi to you as well. Dave Noble is in the chat, says hello, hello, hello. What's going on here then?
All right, like Mara.
Sloppy, you could say that. I'm not going to say that on stream. Shrews Gaming says Gary and Stephen. Let's see. Welcome to Gary and Stephen on a Thursday
night.
night.
You spelled my name wrong anyway, so it doesn't count.
Welcome to Gary and Stephen on a Thursday night. It sounds like a kids show, like SMTV.
If we do it properly and you spell my name right, I'll say it. I'll say, "Oh, hello. Tonight on the episode of TIR Division B, Gary and Stephen on the commentary. Watch this jolly good old chaps as they bombard their way around Le Paul Ricard de Circuit." A bit like Joey Barton trying to speak.
Oh, that was
speak
brilliant.
French and English with a French accent.
Oh, that was brilliant. I love Joey Barton. Is he still kicking ball?
I think he's might be kicking someone's balls in prison, maybe. I don't know.
I think. Yeah, is he bang? Yeah, he must be. Yeah. All right. So,
not sure.
are you doing it in Q2
Lead
or
cars,
Q3?
Free.
Free. Tree. VRF1 Birchie, thank you very much for the follow and welcome.
What she said, Dave.
Total Impact Racing Division B. Just read what Dave said and why you said it. My connection is dropping in and out. Shake it all about, do the okie dokie and turn around as TIR Cod's the first one to go round, I believe.
See, when you come to this turn one, it's like a proper crest, isn't it? And if you get it wrong, you're just getting your lap's just getting black flagged and black and yellow flagged. It doesn't black and orange.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
You're going red. Yeah,
this is how it is.
You turn into a wasp.
Matty Boy says my stream is perfect. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, you mean a connection? Oh, sorry, mate. TIR Cod is just flying around entering sector 2, just coming out of turn 7. Very key to get a good traction out of that corner because it's a long straight as you're coming up to turn 8. Like Steve said, it's one of them tracks where it's flowing. It's flowing. There's no real hard braking zones, really. Maybe turn 1, but you still want to carry that speed round to turn 1. But then it's easy to invalidate as you exit it into turn 2.
You're right. There's no real. I don't even think turn 1's a heavy braking zone.
It's not.
You're still mid. It's a mid corner. It's a mid-speed corner.
It is. Yeah. For me, the best corner on this track is turn 11, kind of downhill right-hander as you're coming up to turn 12. I see a cracking overtake from Noz.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Noz done a cracking overtake on Beer and Kebab last night in the wet, both on slicks, on the inside, into turn 11, out, and what a great overtake that was. Catch on stream, on demand on Gazza Burgess' channel. That's me.
Cos is just coming across the line now.
Here comes TIR Cod. What can he do? And behind is Wills.
Next.
Tifosi, 130.6 on the medium tyres. It is Tifosi. Where is he? There he is.
Is it?
It is Tifosi. Yep, you're right, Steve.
It's one of the Ninjas next.
133.6. We're going to see a mixture of strategies possibly around here. Became Ninja. Does a 130.6, goes quickest. Nasfampton playing a bit of pro clubs with him last night. Giving me a bit of crap. They always do, the Noz Army. Second place, Adam. He's invalidated. TIR Adam Art Prime. Yep. He's invalidated as well. So there we have it. Became Ninja at the moment is the quickest with a 130.6 on the medium tyres. Nasfampton 130.6. Not too far off in TIR Cod third place. And Tifosi on the soft tyres in at fourth place. He's going to want to improve on that time on a quicker tyre. Maybe he.
What do you make of the new? What do you make of the updated pit lane as last year?
It's needed. If you don't know, people, the old pit entry coming into it was coming out of turn 15 last corner. You had to quickly turn in, didn't you? And it was quite dangerous, and so was the exit.
Well, I was going to say that the French called it Le Dangerous, but it was kind of like in a Roman Grosjean way, so it was only whinging. Like, bloody hell, guys, they trying to kill us?
Oh, wait. Do you know, was it after the safety car coming in and he had the cheek to when he moans about stuff, it's like, Grosjean, really? Really? You're moaning about dangerous driving? Like, come off of it. All right,
he's dead sad. He's always odds-on favourite. Him or K-Mag to bin at lap 1.
100%, yeah. They're terrible drivers, both of them. Let's have a look. As I say it, Jackie Jr. is in the chat. Young Jackie Jr., the son of Steve, says, evening. How you doing, mate?
All right, like, son.
All right, son. Joe Weller says Barnett or something. Rampant Badger says, yes,
I think you're talking about Joey Barton.
Oh, is he playing at Barnet? No way.
I think he could be manager.
That's crazy, man.
I'm not sure I'd want him managing my team.
Might
end up headbutting one
Adam
of the players.
said. Yeah, that's what Adam says. He's the manager of Fleetwood. Yeah, but it's Barnett or something. Shrew says, "Get to bed, Jackie Jr." Yeah, Steve said, "Get to bed" because he's sick and tired of you being quicker than him.
He's got a free pass, and if I'm being totally honest, I will. Yeah. I will not accept your parenting comments. Thank you very much.
DRS Open from Thompson's just about to start. He's flyer. Let's stay on board with him. That's the only one really on a flyer, I believe. Yeah, it is. Here comes Thompson. Jackie Jr. says, I'm in bed. Ah,
He is
that
in bed. No, he
shrews.
is.
2 fingers
He is.
up, eh?
He's got at the end of his bed. He's got like a TV under his bed, and then a TV on his bed. He's got like a high cabin bed.
He's set up open. Awesome, man.
It
Do you know
is
the
awesome,
other
isn't
night?
it?
Do you know what warmed my heart up when Sloppy says you should be asleep? Then no, he's not. Jackie Jr. is a legend. He sleeps when he wants.
He sleeps when he wants.
He sleeps
His
when he
name's
wants.
Jackie Jr.
You did get burnt, Shrews. You did. Oh. All right, let's look on those.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
what warmed up my heart was it a week ago? Little Max, another son of Steve. Oh, getting a toe there, Noz was. He was in the chat, and I thought it was Steve watching the chat, and I went, "Hey, Steve, how you doing?" And he went, "No, it's not. It's Max." And then Steve went in to say goodnight to him, and he's in bed watching my stream. How sweet is that? Hey,
Loves it.
beautiful, beautiful. Sam Jenkins says, I can't believe these times. I thought on the mediums they'll be running low 29s. I'm sure they will. Once the track heats up, I'm sure the lap times will come around, but it's a bit early to go on a medium, Steve.
I'd go again. I'd do 2 laps, to be honest. I will reiterate, you do not want to be starting on them softs.
Yeah, I agree.
So the two matey boys at Alpha Tauri are towing each other around, just coming into the penultimate corner now.
Noz, here he comes. See, Steve, like you said about the, what do you call it? Like you said about the tyres, we see yesterday a few of the drivers starting, we only have 1 round of qualifying in performance last night, and 274 from Soppy, and we see the drivers on the softs, they literally had to pit lap 5, lap 6.
Yes, if I was...
always go quicker.
I am in no way giving the guys at the back advice here, by the way, so don't follow it, because it's just what I would do, and it doesn't mean it's right. If I was them at the back, I'd be starting on the hards, and about lap 20, 21, lap 20, I'd be pitting for the softs, and they will go at the end. I did 7 laps on the softs at the end of the race the other day, and they were like sticky chewing gum on my shoe.
Yeah, we see that last night. We got rain near the end of the race last night. Sector 2 yellow flags, slower cars, letting faster cars around. The rain stopped to last sort of 4 laps, I believe, and 5 laps, and everyone went on the softs. Yeah.
Brandon Adam.
That was a 148 up prime. How is everyone doing though? I hope you're all well. Like I always say, every stream, thank you for locking in. Thank you for the stream support. Thank you for keeping the chat alive and keeping me and Steve on our toes.
Same.
Up prime. 131.
Keeping G and Steve sane is the word.
That is the word. Yeah, and it takes a lot for that.
After that is
Adam.
Rufio.
Right, Adam and then Rufio. Second place from Adam. Quick time that. Rufio. Woof.
Decent.
Second place with a 130.3. Here comes Rufio. What are you drinking tonight, Steve? It's a question I always ask.
Tonight, I have myself a fantastique, seems like we're going French, bottle of Cécidre.
Me, mate, I'm drinking a bit of Everwood beer.
Excuse me, I've got some John Smith here, mate.
Rufio goes quickest. First one in the 29s and the mediums. There's a 129.998.
And then it's
Baz the Ninja. Here he comes, coming out of turn 15. Last corner. DRS open. What can he do?
Yeah, we've got Skin
Ninth
Shagging
place
out
at
that
131. Dan Pennell's,
Adam's on the lap.
Adam. Is Adam going again?
No, he's keeping out the way. It says it says on 0 laps for me, so he must have been validated.
All right, I'll stay on board with Dan Pennell's. Make sure you enter in the competition, people. If you follow me, that's it. That's all you need to do. And just put 3 numbers in the stream chat. And tomorrow I will... Who's that improving on the time? That was Dan Motorsport, it was, wasn't it? He just put a time in.
Yes. I think the next car after Dan Pennell's coming down into the chicane, Sector 2, is Tifosi after Dan Pennell's. Next live car.
All right, so let's stay on board with Dan Pennell's. Yeah, I'm
Good pace from Adam now.
It is. Last week, he won last week. He got a cracking race in... where was we last week, Steve? Help me out. Bam.
Circuit. We were in a circuit around Canada.
Yeah, Canada, that was what it was. 130.6 from Dan Pennell's. Who else was that, did you say? Tifosi?
Yes, the thing is with the championship protagonists at the back of the grid or not racing, Adam's quick, Rufio's quick, Ninja's quick. The list goes on forever, baby. Anyway, it's...
Here comes Skin Shaggy.
They've got a chance of catching a few points here and there.
Yeah, that's right, man. All right, so 3 minutes 20 left of qualifying in the drop zone at the moment is Baz the Ninja, Tafalsi, Thompson, Skin Shaggy, and Grit. We're on board with the McLaren of Skin Shaggy. Not yet posted a time. If you don't know, as like I said earlier on, the top 10 will qualify.
I would hope for the guys on the
tires.
They just start P11 because these softs, they're just gonna, they're going to be ugly and angry after 2 laps.
They will. Well, Skin Shaggy's on the softs now. He does a 1:30.3. Third place from him. Gritmaster, his teammate, just flying through sector 3, swinging around the last corner.
Well, that's spicing things up, that's for sure.
Macy says, nice lap, Rufio. Thought I'd come and show my support. Don't let me down. Yeah, Rufio shown a lot of pace this last few races. And to be fair, from the start of the season, here comes Grit. He does a 1:31.2. Who else is on flyers? Ninja.
Yeah, I'm still trying to fathom the softs.
It's a big call,
but
mate.
yeah, anyway, fathom is a big word. And
as I just look at my phone and look for the definition.
Calculate, I should say.
All right, Rufio says, cheers, sweat.
Cheers, sweat.
Cheers, sweaty.
Sweaty.
I'm not yet sweating yet. Probably about midstream I will be.
Yeah, so there's a couple out on laps. Cod started his lap. Who are you on board with at the moment?
I'm on board with Thompson, but I believe there is a Renault of Became Ninja, but he did invalidate.
He's invalidated.
Invalidation. And Thompson, I believe he is on a flyer, just coming around turn 8, carrying a speed round turn 9, coming out. Good exit that.
Yeah, I would definitely be sacrificing 2 laps. Well, 4 laps it'll be by the time you do your 2 in laps and whatnot. But I would definitely be sacrificing the mediums. I'd better have used mediums 5 laps old than 1 lap old softs to start the race.
Yeah, no, that's true,
even
man.
Even if they have had 2 heat cycles, I'd still prefer that. Dan Motorsport is coming out on the softs. I don't think he'll finish his lap but
like I said, Dan Motorsport back in this week. He works every 2 weeks, so he misses every 2 weeks apart. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Thompson,
you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Other people don't. Thompson, here he comes. Can he improve any time? Because he needs to, because he'll be out of qualifying. He doesn't. He's 11th place. He can go again, though. He's on the medium tyres, so he's flying around once more.
Horror.
That's a big shock horror. He got on a podium, I believe, last week. Or was it the week before?
That's correct.
It was last week, yeah. TIR Koch just flying through sector 3, coming out the last corner. DRS open there. Here he comes. Does improve on his time, but doesn't jump a position. A 1:30.6. Arc Prime says, gonna stick. Softs aren't worth it, are they? No, Arc, stay on the mediums, dude. Soft tyres die about 6-7 laps, and yeah, it will.
It goes to a 2-stopper.
All right, here comes Rufio. Sorry, Ninja. Go on, Steve.
If you were light on fuel and it's the opposite way around, they will do 7 laps at the end. But when it's full of fuel,
yeah, they'll die out. Art Prime says in his chat, he says, salts. Are you talking about me and Steve? We're salts. Cheers, mate.
Merci.
Thanks.
As we're in French, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. As we're looking at turn 11, that's my favourite corner around here. Unbelievable if you carry the speed around perfectly as you're coming around to turn 12. Out of turn 12, coming up to the kink right handle of turn 13.
So yeah, also while we're on, obviously, I said we're waiting for this to finish now. I've been to this circuit. It's all right actually. It's a nightmare to get to because it's in the middle of nowhere and the roads are tiny. However, for Formula One circuits, it's brilliant because in 1999 it was rebuilt as a test track, and it was known as the high tech performance test track.
It was, when it has so many different, didn't it?
That's correct. That leads me into my next point. There are actually, so the reason it became a test circuit is because it has right next door to where
the drop zone. Go on, see something.
Turn 1 is. There's a full-on private jet runway, so teams can fly into it. So
that's right.
It was very, very popular for annual winter testing, and then after that, like you said, it was turned into a test track, and it has 167 different possible variations. Obviously, the main track itself is 5.842 kilometers. After that, the tracks range anywhere between 0.5 kilometers and 5.2 kilometers, which are non-GP specification.
So what you're saying is pretty much like a Sky Electric truck.
Yeah, build it how you want.
Yeah,
100%.
build it how you want, man. Exactly that. As Pumpy gives me a host, and he says, "What it do, Gaza? How you doing, Pumpy?" As Sam Jenks says, "Hope we see a 127 in
Not
Q3."
a chance. You're on drugs, you mate.
Have you got any? All right, qualifying is done.
I'll have some too.
All right, that's it, people. Their qualifying is done in the drop zone, and out of qualifying is Dan Penels, Thompson, Grit, Art Prime, and Baz the Ninja. The top 10 are Rufio, the quickest, and then drivers. I'll go through it as it pops up in a second. But the top 10 will be starting on them tyres. Medium, pretty much all yeah, it is all mediums, and Skin Shaggy and the softs.
Dan Motorsport as well.
Is he? Oh no, that was fitted. He had the softs fitted. I don't think he done his time. I'm on the best thing on the right hand side, and it says best is a 1:30.3, and I think that was a mediums.
Yes, that's correct. You are right. Yeah, Wills will change it up. Let's do it. What do you want to do? Loop-de-loop, jackass, or I'll just stand in front of the camera and say, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, I used to love Johnny Knoxville. Yeah, that's it. As Sam Jenks says, 27s are definitely doable, boys. We'll see. Sam Jenkins also says, even for us Div C guys. Let's have a look.
Young Jackie, who's one of the quickest in Div A, he's like top 5 pace, maybe top 6. He's on a 1:27.9.
Wow.
And he's only 9.
All right, so Rufio quickest on a 1:29.9, continuing his pace from last week. Let's hope he gets a podium this week. It'd be good to have a chat with him. In the drop zone is Dan Penels, Thompson's, Grit, Art Prime, and Baz the Ninja, all out of qualifying. So the top 10 is, for the shootout, is Rufio, Will, Skin Shaggy, Tafosi, Adam, Dan Motorsport, Noswell, Cod, Became Ninja, and Nas Phantom.
I'll tell you what, look at Tafosi up there in fourth.
Yeah, actually, good spot.
He wants to be careful. He doesn't get a nosebleed up there.
Last night he was racing in performance, and everyone's pitted for the slick tyres at the end when the rain stopped. Tafosi stayed on the intermediates. He was running in fourth. He dropped down to 7th or 8th, opting to stay on them tyres. Pumpy says, is Shrews 1984 out? Yeah, it was so in the 80s. No, he's got a quality ban.
I got love for you if you were born in the
80s. The 80s. That's a tune. That's what I used to think I could dance. All right, so there we go. Waiting for the top 10 shootouters to have it out. We're going to see 2 laps around here. Let's see who gets
obviously
on pole.
We'll see who comes out and goes on pole. You remember me saying, obviously, I've been to this circuit and I said the traffic was an absolute nightmare to get in.
Yeah.
Well, the story goes that they wanted to charge Sebastian Vettel about £8,000 a night or something like that to pitch his trailer tent there. And, the big RV thing they've got.
What he's driving this season?
Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, it probably drives
Sorry,
driving this season. Anyway, so what he did, he's obviously a very smart guy. And he's like, no, I'm not paying that. So he went to some private farm, put his stuff on, got a generator, XYZ. I think it ended up costing him a couple of £100. So he probably saved 20 grand on the weekend. Anyway, when we were stuck in traffic coming in, he comes past us on a scooter, and that's no word of a lie with his Ferrari gear on.
Wow.
On a little moped on his way to the circuit with a backpack on. True story.
That's crazy. Fair play to him, Seb. I like Seb Vettel now. I never used to like him, but since he's not like, you know what I mean, he's very humble now. His interview with Brundle was incredible. I watched the whole thing, and he's just very humble guy. As Drift comes in a chat and says, all right, Gowie and Steve, how's it going, boys? All right, Drift, how you doing? Jay Will says, come on the Pink Mercs, come on to Fosi. And Pumpy says, why a quali ban? Well, even though we've got a long way of a string, there's a list of things that happened. Let's say it was messy. Yeah, let's say it was messy in Canada. That's all I do say. And that weren't after the race. That was during the race. All right, so first one round is the pink wheels. There you go. No, it's not. It's Tafosi.
Who's normally in the pink car?
It is Charles, championship leader.
That it is. Well, how didn't I know that? Ah, that's because I'm only joking.
Like Jackie Jr. says, we saw Toto and Lance as well. Hey.
We did, Jackie. Well reminded. Jackie was only, I don't know how old he now. He was 7 at the time. And you got Lance Stroll giving Toto a croggy on a scooter, and you just seen Jack like as if to say, what was that them? Like a couple of, I don't know, 3 foot away from them.
Yeah, look at Ninja. He's getting a great toe here. That's going to maybe dampen his lap because he's going to come up to turn 8 on the gearboxes. So who you doing this thing again, Steve?
Adam, he's still in the pits. He's just leaving.
Oh, okay, no worries. Adam, don't feel the pressure. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Pressure looking down on me as we're looking down onto Fossey. Coming out of... That's turn 7, I believe. Yeah, turn 7 onto the long straight. Let's have a look at Ninja because he's going to gain big time. All right, he's not close enough. It's not going to dampen his lap do too much. Jump back and board it to Fossey, flying over the apex of turn 8 around turn 9. Good exit. Adam says, Arsenal beat the Scousers. Hey, look at that. Fair play. Art Prime says, Arsenal, lol.
Was it Mickey Mouse Cup though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was exactly. Mickey Mouse Club, which I used to support. I don't watch football no more.
Yeah, I think there was a lad with one shoe playing today with no teeth.
On the council estate.
Yeah. Wayne Rooney, actually.
Yeah. Art Prime says, got all excited winning the McDonald's Cup. That's got schooled when it mattered last week. Yeah, exactly that, mate. Fickle. That's what Arsenal fans are, and I can say that because, like I said, I used to support them. So Fossey, the first one coming over the line on the soft tyres. What can he do? 129 became Ninja, 129.3. Noswell, 129.0 goes quickest. Dan Motorsports coming over the line. What can he do? He goes third place. Who else? We've got Nas Phantom. What can he do? Goes fourth place. Who else? TAR Wheels, COD. Let's look at COD. He's coming out of the last corner now, and then I believe it's TAR Wheels at the moment. Rufio quickest.
Just coming in the last corner.
All right, cool. I'll jump on board with him.
Yeah. DRS is open. It's quite a way down this line. Now around here, the ERS usage is absolutely astronomical. You want to come into turn 1, bit wide on the end. It doesn't matter because you're not going to invalidate. Lift off a bit, get on the gas. You want to try and straight line these corners as much as you can. Coming into turn 3, for me, absolutely barreling. Cut the curb, which he does a little bit. Nice, just let the car just roll and treacle round. Downshift into third, second, up through the gears. Little lift coming into 5. Up through the gas, 6, 7, down the straight. Now this is an absolute mighty overtaking spot. You'll get an exit coming out of turn 7. That's it. It's like arrivederci, Cinquecento. Breaking down into turn 8. Throw the car in, cuts the curb nice and cleanly. Rolls round for 9. Up through the gears. Cut it at 10. You want to get the nicest, fastest angle you can get. Coming, he goes fastest in sector 2, I believe. Coming up to turn 10. Flat out into turn 11. You want to lift off a bit, cut across the inside, let the car roll back out to the outside. Just be patient. Now Fraud, quick upshift, coming into 10, 12. Again, it's another corner where you need to be really patient. There's just so much time to be lost. You're not going to gain anything. Into 13, it's flat. Coming in the penultimate corner at 14. Again, run out wide. Now let the car feed back in. It's not ideal that this is so careful at the last corner. Up through the gears. Keep the car nice and straight. Do not drift to the right. Stay left. And he goes across the line with a 1:29.13. Look at that. There's less than 4. There's 3 tenths between first and 7th place. That's going to be a great race.
Crazy, isn't it? As I get the leaders' timings on the left-hand side of your screen, Steve, that was cracking as always, man. Absolutely cracking lap. And not a bad lap from Adam. Like he said, 3 tenths off the leader. That's very close times. Let's have a run through the field. We have Rufio quickest, TIR Wheels second place, Noz in at 3rd, Tofosi 4th, Nas Phantom in at 5th, Dan Motorsport in at 6th. Adam, the hot lapper, is 7th place and became Ninja in at 8th, and COD in at 9th. Skins Shaggy yet to post a time. GG, Steve.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
That was
I'll see you next week.
Same time, same place on Gazza Burgess' channel. Art Prime says, I read that one. Drift says, was that not last night when Newport went to penalties and Newcastle with one shoe on? Pumpy says, to be honest with you, Gazza, I'm not a big fan of this track. I wasn't until I watched commentator performance.
A lot of people say that, don't they?
Yeah, when I commentated performance last night, it was a cracking race. It was unbelievable. Sam Jerk says, madness. As I get a new follow called Schmiggy. Hello, Schmiggy. 79, thank you very much.
Mad.
I'm a madman who's...
It's a Muse song.
Aye. Muse.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. This is the quiet period as we see one more lap from these Division B drivers. Who's your money on, Steve? Rufio has shown cracking pace.
Yeah. Look at Tifosi though again.
Crazy.
You know, like, listen, I know he's been in the other division, the high division there last year, for a couple of seasons now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He's dropped down. Now, I'm not going to lie, I would be over the absolute moon if this guy got a podium tonight.
I would as well, man. 100%. 100%, man. Yeah, thank you very much for the new follow. 327. I'm reaching now. Thank you very much, everyone, as always, for the support and love you all. As Adam says, these softs are shite, I should say. Oh, I didn't swear.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Lewis Batman says, how about Messi and Ronaldo being drawn in the same Champions League group? That's interesting. Driftman says, Tifosi for the podium tonight. If there is, good friend of ours, and that will be absolutely crazy as Noswall goes quickest in Sector 1.
The only issue he's got is Noswald is like a million miles faster than him. He's like 0.003 faster than him.
Yeah, as we were looking on board to Nos at the moment. But yeah, Tifosi is the Scottish Italian. He had pasta once.
Franchitti.
He had a spag bowl once and added extra garlic, and all of a sudden he's Italian. And also,
Taking the wine.
he leaves his iron brew to brew for a few years before he drinks it. As we're looking on board to Noswell with our favourite corner.
Lap this, by the way.
It's looking cracking in it, Steve. 2 minutes 58 left of qualifying. All right, here comes Nos coming around turn 12, up to the right hand of turn 13, then up to turn 14. Carry as much speed as you can, like Steve said on his hot lap. This one here is probably the hardest braking point around this track, I'd say, apart from turn 1. Noswall coming out of the last corner, DRS open. Stay on the... What does he do? Is he going to jump Rufio? He does! 128.6. Who else we got on flyers? Tifosi, Sector 1. Nats Frampton, a part of the Nos Army, Sector 2. I believe. Ninja. Cheers, man. Ninja's coming around the last corner, turn 15. The lap times are going to be flying in, people. We will try and stay on board with the lead car, but Steve called it with a Ninja. Here he comes. Quickest with a 128. Have that. Look how close that is. 3,000th of a second. Jeez.
Dan Motorsport.
Dan Motorsport.
Naz Phantom, sorry.
Naz Phantom. Dan Motorsport's his teammate. Can he knock down? Became Ninja. Look how close that lap time is.
Left.
That
Stay
is
left.
That is a Rizzler paper. A Rizzler paper. Jumps up to 5th.
Do you know what? The difference between 5th and 4th there was him drifting right.
Yeah. Well, like we see in Canada last week, a lot of drivers were drifting over. All right, who else is on the flyer? Steve Codd coming Sector 2.
None of them. Yes, Tifosi seems to be on another lap. He's probably going to bail out of it, but he seems to be on another
Let's stay on
lap.
board with him, as Adam LB says. Evening, Gaz, mate. Was just finishing up with the football. How you doing, Adam LB? And good luck tonight.
Shaggy's started a lap.
Shaggy was
in front of him.
not yet posted the
Sector
time.
1.
Here he comes. Tifosi does stay at DRS open. What lap time can he do? Can he improve? He's used soft tyres. He doesn't. Who is that, Adam? Or the Shaggy?
Shaggy. Shaggy's the only one in the lap at the moment. And then in front of him is Adam, who... Oh, Nas Phantom has got a 5 grid place penalty.
With TAR wheels. Both of them are sure we'll get a grid penalty for that, as we're looking on board with Skin Shaggy. The 50 seconds left to qualify, and Driftmad says, come out in a red Ferrari race suit after a carbonara. Brilliant. Pumpy says, when I raced in France Monday night, I didn't have a great race because I got too many penalties, so I lost my wheel and crashing my car into the wall. Yeah, tricky track for invalidations and penalties around here, I do say that. Skin Shaggy.
You know, like, I'm looking at some of these guys, and like, I'm not the fastest guy in the world, but I can see where they're losing just so much time. I can just see it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that, man.
Adam's about to start a lap. He's the only guy in out lap. He's just going to make it. He's got 14 seconds to go.
Let's see if he gets past the
He
line.
will make
Yeah,
it.
he does. A lot more time than what Hamilton did last week, I'll tell you. Crazy. Skin Shaggy. First time in Q3. What can he do? He does. Let me get with the times. He does a 130.2.
That's a great 10 and 1 and 2 by Adam.
Let's stand board with Adam.
Nailed it.
Last week's winner.
Make
sure you
the
get-
cabs everywhere you should be.
That's where you got to do it, you know, make as much time cutting the apexes, but trying not to invalidate as he's coming through Sector 1. Like I said, people enter the
Great lap
competition.
so far, this.
Qualifying time is done.
It's as fast as Sector 1.
This is
I'm
going
not
to be
saying it will
interesting.
be, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Here comes TIR Adam. Is Rufio on the flyer as well? Yeah, Rufio is on the flyer. I missed that. Quickest with a 128.4, 2 tenths quicker than his teammate. Became Ninja at the moment. It's a front row from the Renaults in their home race.
Sector 2 purple by Adam.
Here comes Adam. Can he knock the
It's
Renaults
all-
down at their home Grand
It's
Prix?
all or nothing.
Come hold me tight, with you, my darling. I hold you mine tonight.
Might
Who's
not have
gonna
been a
get
bad
pole?
line. He ran wide there, but he held the speed.
All right, let's see what we can do, Steve. This is going to be interesting. 32 viewers, thank you very much as always. Locking into G&ST on a Thursday for the Division B race.
Stay left.
Here he
Stay
comes. He does. Sixth place, 129.0.
Look at that midfield. Look at you look at the front, and then look at also 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
That's it, Steve, innit? Qualifying done, dude.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Let's have a look at the stream chat. Became Ninja says, how close was me and Noswell? Very close. A Renault. Oh, wheels. I missed that. Goes in between the Renaults. I was going to say.
P2.
P2 for
P2.
P2 TIR Wheels splits the Renaults. So now it's a front row with Rufio, Wheels, and then Became Ninja in at third place. Let's have a look at the stream chat. That's right. Says, unlucky man. Became Ninja says, FU Wheels. Back down Motorsport says, gutted. Was 6 tenths up and messed up the, coming out of the chicane on the back straight. Easily done. Jay Will says, no. And Bowser says, lucky Arsenal.
Baby boy's in the chat.
Here he is. If your children are watching, please turn off the please turn off the stream chat because we have DJ Bowser in the stream chat. But welcome, Bowser. Where you been? You weren't in last night. I haven't seen you for a while. What's going on,
We're
dude?
getting fine next time he's late like this, by the way.
Exactly that, mate. Let me put you on the register.
Look at it. Look at the difference between Ninja and Noz. 0.004.
Wow, that's
Different postcode,
crazy.
that,
Maybe you said that to me, you bugger. Sam Jenks says 378. So in the competition at the moment, before the time goes down, I have an entry from S. Sloppy, Simon, Nige, Joe Weller, Sean, Redman, Thompson, Jackie Jr. and Sam Jenkins. Get your entries in for this competition, people. All you have to do is Jackie Cole. I know that guy. That Jackie Cole fella. I don't know. Bloody top lad, I do say that. 426. All right. Let's have a look at the top 10 people. That is qualifying done as Nasfampton's got a 5 grid place penalty. Rufio continues his pace from last week. 2 pole positions in a row. TIR Will splits the Renaults in a home Grand Prix. And at second place Became Ninja. In at third, Noz. In at fourth, Phantom. Fifth, he starts 10th. Like Steve said, Adam, 6th place. Tafosi, 7th. Dan Motorsport, 8th. And Cod, 9th. And Skin Shaggy. But they will jump up. The drivers behind Phantom will jump up a position. And Phantom will be starting on 10th place. Then drivers. Wow, look at that lap time between Rufio and Wills. Oh, Drift, what was yours, dude? Sorry, buddy. Did I get it in?
I think we're going to be in for a half decent race here. If we can get to lap 3 without a safety car and the DRS kicks in. I remember I was racing was it last season or the season before? I think it was last season. I was racing with a guy in front. What was his name? He was in the Mercedes. You remember that, guys? Sneaky
Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was far quicker than me. But I stayed with him the first 2 laps, and after that, I was just running 0 airs and DRSing it.
That's what you got to do.
Getting towed along, just getting towed.
That's what you got to do, man. And like I said, the tow around here is very key. I'm looking through the stream chat, Drift.
Can I just go for a quick comfort break?
Yeah, sure. No worries, mate. Make sure you wash your hands. Thanks, mate.
No comment.
766. There you go, Drift. Sorry about that. And like I said, if you've entered in a competition, can you please make sure you screenshot your entry just in case I miss it? Because the stream chat, as always, by you lovely people, is popping off on the right-hand side of my screen. Right, there we have it, people. Qualifying is done. Not pretty much done. It is done. We are going to ready up. 7 minutes past, people. 7 minutes past. Make sure you ready up. I'll run through the field. No, because I'll do that during the race tonight, at the beginning of the formation lap. I won't run through the field. You can see it up on your screen. I don't need to tell you. You can see it. Skin Shaggy's the only one starting on the soft tyres. It'd be interesting to see what the bottom 11 do. They will be starting on fresh tyres. Have a look. Keep an eye out on Adam LB and the Shrews and Julku with a quali ban. Them drivers were sitting there waiting for the qualifying to be done. Are they going to be cold turkey, or are they going to be ready to push through the field and get themselves up near the top? I tell you what, if one of them drivers get on the podium, it'll be a fantastic drive. We've seen it before, and I will say it, people. We've seen it before in Singapore, where Shrews had a quali ban a couple of seasons ago, finished at the back of the field and won at Singapore. So that would be interested. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you see Adam didn't get a setup?
No way.
Yep. Because of the park family rules.
Do you know what? Adam LB, I'm going to mention that actually.
Yeah,
I'm going to mention
so.
mention that to the admins. I think the park firmware needs to be off. Do you know what I mean? Because if drivers don't get setups, that's unfair, man. That is unfair for sure. But I will take a shot. You can't set it now, can you, as well? Oh, that's annoying, Adam. That is annoying.
Stick with it, man. Just stick with it.
Stick with it, but with it.
With it. Wiggle with me.
All right, so there we have it. We're waiting for the drivers to ready up. We'll be going at 7 minutes past for the drivers to drive around the France Grand Prix.
You know what? When you did that bugle noise, I had a mouthful of wine and he spat it all over. And I nearly choked on it. I switched my mic off and everything.
I'm quite good at sound effects. My kids love it. I do all sorts. I've done it once on a stream before. I was doing animal noises. But no, we're staying professional. We don't do that on Sky Sports. All right, so...
Yeah.
All right, just waiting for the guys to ready up. I'll be back in a minute, Steve.
No bother. So, guys and gals, what's going to happen? Who is for your win around this long but thin track? No pun intended. Don't be dirty minds out there, people. It's got some massive straights and some pretty flowing corners, to be honest with you. Apart from turns 3, 4, 5, and 6, where it's slow speed, the rest, you might be a bit less. I don't think you can probably run pretty close with it in the game anyway, without being affected too much. Again, the ERS management around here is absolutely horrendous. If you get down to like 3 or 4%, it's taking you 4 laps to get it back up to somewhere near 60. It is redonkulous. My advice is overfuel the car and use your fuel more than your ERS. We were just talking about ERS. I was just saying it's an absolute mare to manage around here.
Oh, it's crazy.
And if I was them, I would overfuel the car and just use more overtake, like rich fuel on the straight, rather than use your ERS. Save your ERS for when you need to attack.
Yeah, that is true, Steve. I'm 100%, man. It is a nightmare around here. I've seen them entries as well from Adam LB and from Todd W99. And Bowser says, girthy corners. Oh, there you go.
No, he's bang on. No, he's right.
Yeah,
he's 100% right.
I know he's.
I said the long, slim straights, but it doesn't matter because you've got them girthy corners. I say girthy, but that was the pun I got, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Pumpy says, who do you think will win the race in France? I'm going to go Rufio.
I'm going to say Joan of Arc. Or Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, man.
I think it's saying out Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, what a great film that is. Great film that is. So we will be going in Uno. No, what's un? What's
no, my man.
What's one in French, mate? Un, innit?
Un.
Un
minuit.
Un
minuit.
Mange two and all that for shizzle. We're ready up, people. We'll be back in a minute. Ménage à toi. We are back, people. We are here. Like, if you don't know, if you've only just locked in, we are here on a Thursday night, G and Steve, for the Division B race around La France A. The grid is Rufio continuing his pace from last week. In at first place, we have TIR Wheels. In at second, Became Ninja. Rufio's teammate will be putting TIR Wheels under a lot of pressure coming into turn one. In at third place, Noz. In at fourth, Adam. Fifth place, Tafosi. In at sixth place, Dan Motorsport. In at seventh, Cod. In at eighth, Skin Shaggy. In at ninth, finishing off the top 10 and starting from their qualifying tyres in Q2, Nas Phantom. Dan Pennells starting on fresh. Thompson. Grit didn't get off, so Grit is 13th. Art Prime, Baz the Ninja 15th. Adam LB, quali bound with Shrews and Jewel Coot starting at the back of the field 16th, 17th, and 18th. Steve.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Adam LB, even though he hasn't got his setup in, can he hold Shrews and Jewel up? Anyway, as we do in the formation lap, we'll get one more fact out there, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, we all know that the new races only started 2 years ago, so the current drivers on the grid haven't done a lot of races around there. So the driver, does anybody know in the chat, no Googling, you've got 1 minute and I'm going to tell you the answer, if I can remember, who has led the most laps around a French Grand Prix around Paul Ricard? And the driver has 206 laps led.
There you go.
And also won 4 races there.
Get your guesses in, people. The last fact from Steve before we get this race underway. I think Dan Pennell's left, dude. If you can get him back in, please, man.
Sugar.
Yeah, cheers, man. As Pumpy said that. Cheers, Pumpy. Much appreciated. S. Wright says 1 and 2, the Yellow Bananas. I'm going to say that. I would love to see the two Renaults in their home Grand Prix. Rufio and Became Ninja, very good friends, on the podium. That would be interesting. Became Ninja got a podium last week. Rufio missed out by pitting at near the end of the race and dropping down the field. Here we go, people. 41 viewers here on a Thursday night. Like I said, G and Steve in the comms box. And on the track is the Division B drivers around France. Who's going to win? Who's going to get a podium? Are the back three with the quali bands going to get through the field and get on a podium? The engines are roaring. The clutches are being held. Here we go, we got 2 lights, 3, 4, 5 lights glowing, not for no more. As always, they're being held from Codemasters. Clutches are being held, engines are roaring,
Great
clutch
start
release.
by Rufio.
Go!
Great start by Rufio coming down. He gets a hell of a start, and Ninja's down into 4th place.
Drops down.
Is up to 3rd. And side by side, be careful, go around there, lads. One of these might go around into turn 2. And he's run a bit wide with, and Oswald's going to get the feedback. I look further back, and there's cars absolutely everywhere, all over the place.
Wow, as we're looking at the AlphaTauri, Racing Point, and the 2 Hasses, I believe that is. Oh no, it's not, it's the Alfa Romeo, very close to each other, going around turn 4. Pretty clean start from the drivers, I tell you. I did see someone there having a wiggly, but they held it well. As they're coming around turn 6.
Already broken DRS.
Let's jump on board with the leader Rufio, 1.1 seconds ahead. DRS will be activated on lap 3. Jump on board with Noz within half a second of TIR Wheels. What happened to Ninja? Didn't get off.
I don't know, but he got swamped at the start, and Tafossi's already got a 3-second time penalty, so God knows what he's done.
Jesus,
he's
already.
going around one of them 167 different formations, I think.
As we're on board with Adam LB, jumping up to 11th place already. Cracking start from Adam LB, up to 11th place. Tafossi dropped down to 10th. What happened to the...
I didn't see, but Ninja's having to go back, coming around Le Beausejour.
There you go. I will not say the track name,
12.
track corners, people, track name, corner names I say, because I cannot pronounce it anyway. I can't even pronounce. Let's jump on board with Thompson on the back of the Cod, as we're seeing Shrews jumping past the Ninja. Julku up to 15th place. Great start from Jewel and Shrews at the moment, but Adam LB up to 11th, and we're not even started lap 2. Steamer.
I just fear with Adam LB. I don't know what presets in there. He might end up going backwards.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of tyres opted for the hards. We see it in performance last night, and it worked well for them. Let me know if the volume's good as well, people, because the engines are roaring and they're very close to each other. TIR
Thompson and Cod.
And Thompson, Cod losing the position to Thompson up to 8th place. His teammate, cracking start, up to 3rd, Became Ninja. Dan Pennells is left again.
Dan Pennells left again.
If you can get him back in
one more time.
Yeah, exactly, man. He had a few connection issues last time as well, man. Not good. TIR Adam up to 6th place.
Just while we're on, I'm doing a prayer to the DRS train gods at the moment, because going round the DRS next time round will be open. We know what that means.
Steve said, if you've not watched Thursday nights before, we have a DRS train and that will be activated in lap 3. Get your tickets ready as Dan Pinells joins back into the session. But TAR Wills is 1.8 behind as we look on Noswell. Became Ninja Noswell. Are they going to go side by side into turn 10?
Adam and Skin Shaggy.
Adam Skin Shaggy.
Shaggy's made a cracking start, by the way.
Go on, Shagmeister.
Adam's going to definitely go up the inside.
He doesn't.
Oh, he thinks better of it.
Skin Shaggy on the soft tyres having a better grip at the moment, but them tyres are going to die within 4 or 5 laps easily. That's going to be interesting. Keep an eye on that as we're seeing a predicted stop strategy popping up 20 times and we're only at lap 2.
Oh, we've lost the timing screens as well.
Oh, there we go. But oh!
Who's that? Who is
Adam.
it? Adam.
Wing damage. Hitting the back end of Skin Shaggy. We have to be patient there, man. His Skin Shaggy tyres were going to die any minute. Let's jump on board with Noz. Drift Mad says Alonso. Is it Alonso, Steve? That question you asked.
Is it Alonso? No, it's not. But good guess. So, am I right to assume that the dirt race is open?
It is, people. We see at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
The DRS is open.
I've said it 100 times, and I don't get bored of saying it. Ladies and gentlemen, the ticket inspector's coming out of his cabin. He's got his little hole punch ready. Not this all new modern phone situation. Get your tickets out. He's punching them. One more time. Around TIR Div B. All aboard!
There we go, people. The first DRS train as we're here in France. The long straight coming up to turn 8. Look at the gaggle of cars. All back wings open. Is anyone going to go for an overtake? Jump on board with Thompson.
You know, the thing is, it's like coming around here, it's just like, it's a train, isn't it? You get me, I get you. You get me, I get you.
It's
the tour is
switcheroony.
absolutely massive.
It's
Can you
crazy.
imagine? Switcheroony. That's like a, yeah, it's a David Croft version of the Spinneroony.
Exactly that. Skin Shaggy having a great start. He needs to on them soft tyres, isn't he?
So, yeah, as I was saying, can you imagine if they took away that chicane, what it would be like? It would be like, you overtake me, and I've got the DRS, and I'll overtake you back. Yellow flag.
Dan Pinells is retired.
VSC!
Virtual safety car. If you don't know what that is, people, the drivers will be driving down to a certain delta until the virtual marshals will come onto the track and remove Dan Pinells' car. Hope he's okay. Where's he lost it?
In an innocuous place.
Dan Pinells says, lobby is broken, waste of time.
Yeah, like, to be fair, well, you guys will have to discuss that, because he was kicked twice and the rule is don't come back in, isn't it? So
yeah,
that's
and last week
like,
as well, he kept getting kicked and stuff like that. And everyone else seems to be having no issue. That's interesting, though. That is interesting.
So
all right, jump on board.
There's a call to make there.
Yeah, that's interesting. You say the lobby's broken, but we've got 17 drivers that seem to be fine and not lagged out. But unlucky, Dan. Unlucky. DRS is back activated, people. Let's stay on board with Thompson.
Oi, oi. Yeah. Thompson, Skin Shaggy. He's like, move over, pal. No, mate, I'm coming through. I haven't got the DRS, but I'm going to overtake you anyway.
But Skin Shaggy there on the brakes. Doesn't come for the cutback coming out of turn 9.
We've got a horde, not a gaggle. We've got a horde of cars tonight.
Like a horde of zombies.
Toad. Yeah, it's like, listen, pal, you just attach a rope around the car in front and I'll attach one round with you.
Dragging you in.
Yeah, it's like, I can imagine Adam when he's going fishing. Reel that car in, boy.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Jump on board with the Gritmaster. 4 temps behind Nas Phantom. Nas Phantom 4 temps behind Arc. Arc Prime 7 temps.
I wonder what happened on the restart, because Jules got shrews.
Let's have a look at the positions changes from the start of the race. Dan Motorsport jumping 6, Dan Motorsport jumping 2, Thompson jumping 6, and Adam LB jumping 6. Jump back on board with the closest battle.
Yeah, at the front it seems to be kind of like, but further down it's really close.
It is, isn't
really
it?
close. We've got a couple of cars. I'm not going to be ashamed to do it all over again.
Oh, I'm not ashamed, mate. I absolutely love it.
Just call me Bill Murray. It's fine.
Let me have the sip of the beer and get ready for it, Steve.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have no shame in saying we get the ticket inspectors out again. We've had a few stowaways on the circuit. So, choo-choo. All aboard!
As we look on Dan Motorsport Thompson, very close to each other. Is he going to get the overtake done? No, he's not, as DRS was available for Noz as well. We got Skin Shaggy jumping Cod. Skin Shaggy's feisty, I do say that. As Cod goes off onto the runoff zone. It's Cod dropping down to 12th place. And no, he's not.
Better to do that than take the penalty.
Exactly that.
Did the right decision, made the right. Look at this gaggle of cars going up into 10-10.
Who's that?
Nas Phantom down. No, sorry, it's like Adam LB down. No, Adam LB's up to 10th. 8th, sorry. 8th.
That's crazy. What a start from Adam LB. Racers says, I'm done with the game. Too many assists. And shite lobbies. Scotty says, oh, Scotty, you wind up. Says someone is teary. All right, let's jump on board with the closest battler. We have, like I said, Skin Shaggy being feisty, jumping up to 6th place.
He's pitted.
He's into the pits. Them soft tyres are done. So the work he done. Will he go on the hard tyres? I'm sure he will.
I don't know. They might do it at the end. I don't know. Would you rather do a two-stopper? I'm not sure.
Is a two-stopper quicker around here? I'm not sure.
Probably not, but there could be a safety car at some point, looking how close some of these cars are running.
Yeah. All right.
That jacket is tight, son.
Very tight. Let's jump on board with Thompson. You know what I mean? I've got these cheeseburgers, man. All right, Thompson, 4 attempts behind the back of the Dan Motorsport. DRS open, flying out of turn 7. Coming up to turn 9, he gets the overtake done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy before the braking zone. Thompson up to 4th.
Just while we're on, Adam LB could win this race because him, Shrews and Jewel have started on the hard tyres, and Adam is now up to 7th place.
Yeah, that is true, man. That's interesting. We see it last night, Steve. The hard tyre starters.
The hard tyre is the best tyre around this circuit. There's no doubt about it. Okay, at the start, it might take a lap or two to warm up, but once it's warmed up, it is going to be your mate, and it is going to look right after you.
Yeah. As we look on, Grit and Cod battling out. Grit with a great overtake coming out of turn 10, coming around turn 11. Oh, pardon me. Beg me pardon. Sorry, that was very rude of me. Crept up on me out of nowhere. Grit became Ninja. Dropped down. That's interesting. Became Ninja was near the front.
Very strange. I didn't see what happened there. I didn't see.
Hey Max. Hey Max. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated, and welcome to the stream as we see another gaggle of cars. Let's jump on board with Art Prime on the gearbox. Giggity. On the back end of Adam LB on the medium tyres. Adam LB is on the hard. Art Prime's on the mediums. Is he going to go on the outside?
LB penalty.
Adam LB with a penalty there. That will come into play at the end of the race, and that can change things very quickly, as we've seen many times in performance and Thursday night's Division B.
Shoes has got back past Jewel, and now he's on the back. Oh, we've got a train. Doesn't matter, no warning. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this, 6 or 7 cars.
This train's come quick and fast. Dan Motorsport jumping Thompson. Look at that. Look at the gaggle of cars. Let's jump on board the Grit. No, jump on board with Nas.
Fantastic.
This is cracking racing. Nas Phantom! Is he going to get that overtake done? No, Adam LB holds out for now, but Nas Phantom's going to come back, coming out of turn 9.
Wills is now all over the back of Rufio as well.
I will say,
look at this.
Dude, I forgive saying that this French track is awful, because commentating on it twice in a row, it is unbelievable.
Great track. Look at that. There's like 8 of them in a screenshot.
Woo! Xbox snapped that.
This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Nas Phantom on the inside.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, exactly.
All in
that.
DRS of each other.
Wow. Nas Phantom up to 9th place. Absolutely amazing Division B. You never let us down. Let's stand board with the Ferrari.
Tell you what, this ticket inspector is going to be bloody knackered tonight.
I'll tell you
look
what.
At this.
It's
going
not
down the mate. Look at the start finish.
It ain't like London trains, mate, because they'll be delayed left, right, and centre.
Jesus. Look at this.
All right, let's have a look at the drop from the leaders. Rufio 1.3 seconds ahead. We love a good DRS train, says Badman. We sure do as well, man. Me and Steve at the front of the carriage while you guys are jumping on
all
board.
Over again. Arc Prime coming out of turn 6. Left kick at 7. At the back of him, Adam LB, Nas Phantom, became Ninja, Great, Cod, Shrews, Jewel Cut, all aboard once again. Choo-choo!
Chippity choo 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 as Adam LB gets the jump on Art Prime. Is Nas Phantom going to be close enough? Switch back. What a
Bails
switch. Oh, I
out.
missed that last minute, but Adam LB up to 7th. Art Prime still 8th. Phantom in at 9th place. Jesus, man. This is incredible.
Blow it.
Oh, can you dig it, suckers?
Can you dig it, sucker? You are
As
the
we-
whitest white man in the world.
I am sure, man. I'll tell you that. But as I have a look at this, we've got Badan Motorsport, Thompson, and Noswell all close to each other as well, ahead of the gaggle of cars as Grit gets Became Ninja. Great overtake that from Grit. Unbelievable overtake as Became Ninja comes into the
Couple
pits.
of bells in the pits, yep.
Yep, let's see who jumps in. Became Ninja's in.
Going for the undercut. Not sure it's going to work, but again, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Here he comes, Nas Phantom, but I'm on board with him. Is Art Prime going to have a look in the inside of Adam LB? No, he's not. Art Prime goes a little bit out of shape there. Is Nas Phantom going to capitalise on it? No, he's not. He just waits in behind and just waits for that DRS coming out of turn 7.
You know what? I'm really not embarrassed about saying this again.
It's going to come left, right and centre every
I'll
lap.
let you do it this time. Come
Here
on,
we
it's your
go,
turn.
people, as we look on board with Art Prime. 1 second behind. We'll not get DRS, but the other driver's behind. It is a DRS train. DRS open from Grit, who's going to be close enough for the overtake. Gaggle of cars, but look at Nas Phantom. Gets the overtake done.
Choo!
Choo, choo, choo. Here we go. Nas Phantom jumping up to 8th. Art Prime 9th. Grit 10th. Cod 11th. And Shrews. This is unreal. It is, isn't it?
It is, man.
Unbelievable, says Hymax.
Never mind the cars.
All right. Whoa, Gritmaster going around turn 10.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside.
I can't handle this, Steve. It's Thursday night.
I'm going to pour myself another drink, by the way. I've got some Yellowtail Shiraz. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us a second, because I need to refuel here.
As we say that, are in celebration for this cracking race, and we're only at lap 9. Listen to this noise, one of the best noises you can ever hear. Boom, there you go, people. Here we
Boom,
go.
boom, boom.
Let me hear you say, way-oh.
Way-oh.
Yeah, but this is unreal. Hey, Max, definitely. Kirky says the Nos Army. We have... Oh, look at this, though.
Look at
Shrews.
this side by side. Grit gets the Shrews gets Grit done. To be fair, it seems these tyres now for Shrews are really, really coming into their own.
They are now,
seem to
aren't
be-
they?
The guys on the mediums, maybe they're going to go a few more laps, but they're starting to struggle. And I also think Adam LB will become vulnerable because he is not checking out. I wonder if on the straights he's very vulnerable.
Let's
In
have a
the
look at
corners.
this.
He's going to be quicker.
Right, Shrews into the point, starting at the back of the field with a quali bound as we see Art Prime's car lagging left, right and centre. Shrews coming out of turn 8. No, sorry, turn 7. Apologies. DRS open.
Choo-choo!
Chim, 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 chiroo. Choo, choo, people. Look at this of Jolkoot, though. Is that Jolkoot? It is.
I just think they're all in the training, and nobody's going to get the advantage on the car in front of them.
Yeah, that's
Everyone's
it. They're all
just gonna
getting
be
it.
like Adam LB's like the toe mater.
The toe.
He's Jules got cod.
Jolkoot up
Got
to
a better
12th
exit coming out
place.
again.
As I look on board with Thompson, Steve spotted Jolkoot jumping cod up to 12th place. Pumpy says, driver of the day, Adam LB, race winner Rufio. Yeah, lap 10, anything can happen. I do say
Controlled it
that.
in a minute, didn't he? But listen, just listen. I've got something that I'm just going to sound like Damon Hill when he talked to Eddie Jordan in 1999 around Spa, 1998. Oh, safety car. Is there a safety car? Is there a safety car? No, that's
No,
good.
there's not. Woo.
I've got something that I think I've got
That's
something to
jumps
tell
cod.
you, and I think you better listen.
Listen
if we
to
go to
this.
lap 20 and put the softs on, you're going to win. 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, that's going to
Cod.
come. Oh, cod. He had an instant with skin. Shaggy, Art Prime. Shrews jumps Art Prime. I missed that, people. Apologies, viewers. Why are these lobbies
Look
so
at these
big and
boys up in the
mess on the
points.
game? Exactly. Look at that view from Cody's. It was a look on board with Art Prime on a gearbox. Art Prime's having a cracking race. Go on, fella.
Well, speaking of COD, I've got Grand already who's watching probably on the chat.
Hey.
In Hartlepool, a place where Ninja's fastest on the 133.3, there's a place in the Headland, and TIR COD, he always reminds me of a guy from the Headland, because the guys from the Headland are all called codheads, because they're all fishermen, or were back in the day. So we call them codheads.
Ah. See, I thought that was your last fact in the formation lap. See, he's got facts right and left, right and centre. He's like Wikipedia.
I'm more reliable than Wikipedia, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, Wikipedia's made up by anyone, I tell you. I've got a Wikipedia page, it's full of all sorts. I won the 2014 Monaco race.
Well, you know, honestly, if these guys in fifth, and Shrews especially, now I know he's got that setup on, he is going to be looking for a win here. And if he does, I'm going to PM him and say, I told you so.
Told you so, for sure. We've got a gaggle of cars again as Noswell comes into the pits. Thompson jumps in. Jim Chiroo. Oh.
Chimney, chim chiroo.
Excuse me, mister. You want your swim lead?
Let's do
chimney
it one more time. Let's do it one more time for the stream. It's Friday Eve. G and Steve on come say what? It's Friday Eve. G and Steve on come say what?
Quality, Steve. I love it, man. I love it. I like it a lot.
I'm pumped. I am absolutely pumped. It's like I've been Arnold Schwarzenegger lifting
on the
for the last hour.
Oh, let's jump on board.
Where's my money?
Where's my money, fool? Brian, where's my money, Brian? All right, lap 12 of 27. This race has flown past.
Yeah, it's been a decent race.
It's been cracking. It's been cracking, Steve.
As we say, we're going. Just so we know, so I'm not a strange. The wife's just coming in, looked at me, to say, "What the bloody hell are you doing?"
She's locked the door, isn't she? Has she put the padding up on the wall?
There, mate.
Has she put the padding up on the wall yet? Or because
she's like you. She just looked coming in like, "What are you actually doing?" By the way.
Brilliant! Oh, met Steve's missus, cracking lady, I tell you. But mate, with me and Steve on a Thursday, as you lot know, locking into a stream, we love it, absolutely love it.
Shrews is going to get this job done here.
All right, let's jump on board with Shrews. I'm sweating, Steve. I'm not even racing.
Yeah, well, we're having a good time, aren't we? I'm having an absolute ball here, by the way.
I'm having a weldy, an absolute weldy, and that's me saying something northern, as Drift Mad says in the chat. Trains for days, and it's not like London. I do tell you that. Oh, Jesus. All right, we'll get
Sector 3.
The pit is very busy, people. Adam LB and Shrews, Steve, as you said.
Will get the job done.
Stamp all of this.
Look at these two. These are going to go to lap 20 or something like that. And look at Jewel. Listen, I'm telling you now, if this ends like this, all I'm going to say is I'm binning it. I'm not binning it, but I'm purposely not going to qualify and start 11th and put the hards on.
Exactly that, man, because it's working for a treat. We see it in performance yesterday. A lot of the drivers started on the hard tyres, and it worked perfectly for him. Let's down board with Shrews coming out of turn 7.
He's going to get the job done. Anyway, rumour has it, when it's hard, it's always best.
Exactly that. I heard that. Exactly that. He doesn't get the overtake done, though, Steve.
Proper jink to the left there. I'm not sure what he did that for.
He's going to wait in behind for their next DRS. Cars are pretty much spaced at the moment. We've got Nasfampton coming out the pits. 4 tenths behind Skin Shaggy. Skin Shaggy's opted for the medium tyres. That's interesting, Steve.
Yeah. Skin Shaggy will be doing the 2-stopper. That's what I assume. But the guys at these front, I would run these tyres long as you can, because if there's a safety car, it's a winner chicken dinner.
Exactly that. If you play PUBG, you should know about that. But winner chicken dinner. I wonder who's going to win tonight.
No ifs, no buts, no coconuts.
Right, look at this though. Nasfampton on the back end of Skin Shaggy. Skin Shaggy had a cracking start on them soft tyres. He's opted for the mediums. He's going to have to pit again because their mediums will not go to the end as we're looking on board. Right, the top 5 are pretty much spaced out, apart from Shrews. Let's jump on board with Shrews.
He's basically hanging out the back of him, isn't he?
Pretty much.
The thing is, one of these guys is going to get knackered because whoever is the lead car will pit first.
Yeah, Shrews gets to jump on him up to first place. Adam LB is going to be on his gearbox, heating the back end of Shrews like anything.
If these, it'd be like Ron Jeremy out the back of somebody in 1982. Anyway, Jewel is just going to be sat there thinking, listen, you just crack on racing because I'm just getting dragged along. Dragged along.
Adam LB there, come out of turn 6 into turn 7. He kind of off the throttle. That was interesting. Hey, do you know what? I reckon what he's going to do, he's currently really low on ERS. I reckon he's just going to use the DRS as much as possible and get that ERS back up to a good percentage, because he was defending off Shrews like anything, and he's had to push for the field. So his ERS at the moment is screaming. Jump on board with Nasfampton. If you don't know, DRS people is the back wing opening. If you're within 1 second, well, you should know it because we've done a DRS train literally every lap, and
Like
ERS every lap. And ERS is the. Steve, you explain, mate. You're better explaining.
What's that say again?
ERS. ERS is.
ERS, what it is, it's engine recovery system. So what you do is when you brake, years ago, the energy would dissipate. So what they do is when they brake, it produces kinetic energy. So it charges, what it does is a link for that kinetic energy. It goes into a battery, and that energy is stored, and it's built up over a lap, and it's an extra boost button which gives you 150 horsepower extra boost, which between me and you is basically a standard family car. Knocks out 150 horsepower. So when that battery's fully charged, you're going down the straight, kicking out over 1,000 horsepower doing 210 mile an hour. That's basically what that means.
There you go. That's why I was glad Steve explained it, because I would have went ERS is just when the battery gives engine power, and there you go. That's why I got Steve.
I've got it in my car. I've got K's in my car.
Ah, I felt that. I felt that before, I'll tell you. Alan B, as you see on stream, is pitted. So he's on a medium tyres yet. Shrews didn't want to pit because they would have double stacked. Let's jump on board with Rufio. Forgot about Rufio.
He's going to the mediums then. If I was Shrews, I would stay out. He's going to the mediums then. If he's pit, he's going to the mediums. Yeah, he is.
I forgot about Rufio, Steve. He was leading this race by 1.4 seconds.
No, yeah, he's just sat there saying, listen, everyone else is getting all the banter. They're all getting the stream time. But just for the record, lads, I'm here.
I'm here. In my home race, where's became
What
Ninja
tyres did Will start on?
Wheels.
Mediums?
No, I think it was... No, it must have been It was the mediums. He's going medium, soft.
Two-stopper. He's finishing 14th.
Yeah, exactly. Became Ninja down to 17th place. What's happened to Ninja?
I don't know. I wonder if he has had wing damage or he's clearly pit again for the second time. And I'm not sure what happened. To be honest with you, Jules pit as well.
Yeah, Jules come in.
A safety car would spice this up, you know.
It would, wouldn't it? It definitely would. That's what Rufio... Would Rufio want that? Because he's going to gain on these cars ahead. He's going to gain on Shrews at the moment.
See, if there was a safety car in the next lap, I know there's 10 laps to go, but you're having 2 laps behind the safety car. I would take my chances and put the softs on, because I know under them 2 laps under the safety car, I could basically run them tyres as slow as I want as long as I stayed on the straights, close as I need to. I'd turn everything down, I'd recharge a lot, and I'd roll around the corners. Okay, 2 laps under the safety car, you might have 4% wear, maybe 5 on the softs, but for them 8 laps, you're just going to tank it. You're going to tank it like
as
we
we're
did
looking
against the Falklands.
We took that pretty easy. As we're looking on board at Wills tanking it and jumps Rufio.
I've got that as well.
This
is for the lead, by the way.
This is for the lead because Shrews has got a pit. But like we said earlier on in qualifying, it's difficult to get your ERS back up around here. Currently, Rufio's on 2% ERS. There's not much hard braking around here. To get that ERS up, as Steve explained, when you brake and coast around corners, the best way to get your ERS up around here is coasting around the corners. And when you're battling out, as we look at Art Prime jumping dual coupe, Benjamin's Prime's Cholton, evening gents. I know I said I wouldn't tune in, but couldn't help myself. Didn't want to see that at the top though. And he's back in the room. Benji Prime.
The thing is, you watch Thor, so you're pumped. You're like, wait till the AC/DC. Wow!
Oh yeah. If you don't know, Choltz is watching the Avengers trilogy. Well, not trilogy. Like, Shrews comes into the pits. And
he's gone for the mediums.
Oh, looking behind. Oh, I thought that was going to be an overtake there.
I think he's got the jump done here, you know.
Let's jump on board with Shrews. Coming out the pits. Where's Adam LB?
It's going to be very bloody close.
Adam LB gets a jump.
Adam's got a jump, yeah.
He gets the jump. Right, jump on board with the Noz Army. Nonswall?
What?
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
Nonswall and Thompson in both Alpha Tories. Kirky's watching the stream. Do not tell him I said that. That was a mispronunciation. Apologies. And they're battling out for the battle for 4th and 5th. They're pretty much next to each other every race, aren't they, these two, Noz and Thompson?
100%. It's a battle of the Noz Army. Just while we're on, I'm just going to give a little shout out to old mate who's been sat there quietly. He's probably got it on in the background, but Dizzy, you know you are.
Who's that, Steve?
It's Dizzy.
Oh, Dizzy.
Barracuda.
Dizzy Barracuda.
He's had it on for a while now.
Oh, Dizzy. Oh, man, I love you, Diz. Old teammate of mine in Division 1 and Division 3 for a bit we battled out together. But we heard that, Gaz. Oh, sorry, Pev. Cholton says, I just finished 4 and wow. 4 is
Fantastic.
A beast. As we're
Remember,
looking... Go on, man.
Sorry to interrupt, right?
No,
I'm
that's
going
right.
to quickly put this. We had a chat about 6 months ago, and you were like, yeah, Hulk's the best, and I'm like, no, mate, he's not. Like,
Yeah.
Thor is the best.
Oh,
Thor
so I
is-
want to... Yeah, he is. 100% he is the best. And I don't want to say any spoilers, but there's a reason why 4 is the best, because later on in the trilogy, in the film, something happens, you're like, wow.
he's just got that wit, that
Well-
you puny, I'm a god. I'm
Yeah.
a god, you puny mortal.
Who's
It's
gonna
like,
be-
That's
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
I agree, but who's going to be the 4 at the Noz Army at the moment? Noswell coming out of turn 7, going a little bit wide. This is going to allow Thompson to get the overtake. Who's going to get? He gets it done pretty much.
At Prime's got a penalty. I'm not gonna lie. I've no ninja fastest lap of the race. I've no idea who's got what penalties here. By the way,
Yeah,
not
same
a
here.
jar of glue.
Exactly, Steve. We're not going to see until the end of the race. This can have a big effect on position changes. As we're seeing, Thompson got an overtake on Noz. Is he going to get an overtake going into turn 10? Going side by side. Oh, a little bit of wheel tapping.
Look at Dan Motorsport up in 3rd place.
Oh, Dan's had a quiet race, but look at him. You all right,
He has,
Steve?
hasn't he?
Cholton says Shrew's got Adam LB. Oh, missed that. Shrew's back up to 8th place.
It was coming.
Yeah, it was coming.
Just
Pevlis-
like again, it was just again like it's like matey boy from the 1980s.
Yeah. Cholton says Shrew's got Adam LB. Lewis Badman says, good to see the Noz Army fighting on track, because if it was off track, I would not be streaming it, I tell you. It'd be, claret everywhere.
No, I'd be in there, elbows wide and everything, mate. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
We've seen
I'd
videos
be
from
like-
the weekend away from them lot.
I'd be like him off Harry Enfield. Oh, Noz Army, no.
Oh, wicked. Lap 19 of 27 around France. Thank you very much, as
Who
always.
loops around? They're staying round.
Oh, wicked. Rufio is in DRS of TAR Wills. He did have a 1.56 second lead before the pits come into play, but now he's 2nd place, and Wills is winning the race so far, but there's a long way to go. We've got the likes of Shrews and Adam
I
LB.
think Wills will. You're looking at, if you want the truth, my money is on Dan Motorsport. I know Rufio's just sort of like.
Not a
he
bad
knows what's
shout,
going
Steve.
on.
That's
Went
not a
there
bad
quietly,
stat.
He's just went there so quietly about his business. Like, yeah, it's kind of like, listen, my name's James Milner, but I'm the best around, but nobody knows it.
Yeah, that's it. As Cholton says in the chat, nice to see Tafosi up there in the points, and Will's leading the race at the moment. Hashtag Pink Mercs. Yeah.
Pink what? What's that, pink what?
Noz is on the gearbox still of his teammate Thompson, and them two helping each other out, staying into DRS of each other, because they're looking well. 4th and 5th, and in the championship at the moment, Thompson's in at 3rd and Noz is 6th.
The way they are, it's kind of like school children, so we need to say it's not the DRS, it's the DRS, sir.
DRS, sir, as you've watched Phone Jacker.
Yeah, sir.
Sound like Hulk. Not back on Avengers again. Oh, I love it.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash. All right, let's jump on board with Adam Melby, who's smashed Division B since he's entered. Ruffled a few feathers, but at the moment he's 9th place, and Shrews is currently, fair play to him, 2 seconds ahead.
I think that, listen, what is, and the rules are the rules. Everyone knows the rules and regulations, so there's no excuse. I'm not even going to say but, because that contradicts the rules. Adam LB should have knew that Parc Fermé was in place.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
Exactly that. He hasn't got a setup selected, so he's going to have to... he's got a hard race, like you said, Steve. Rufio is Rufio's on the back end on the hard tyres behind TAR Wills. I believe Wills is pitting twice, and he's going to come in for the softs. Let's have a look at his tyres. Two-tone? No, they're pretty good, Steve. Oh, no, they're not! As I said that, his tyres heated up at the rear, and he's lost it. Rufio takes the lead.
Oh.
This is going to allow Dan Motorsport. Oh, he's coming into the air. I said it. See, I'm not just in the comms bot for anything. I knew his tyres were screaming. Hey, knowledge, no chalks. That weren't commentators' curse. That weren't. I knew his tyres were going to scream at this amount of time.
We have a battle for P3. Nos or Thompson. I'll tell you what, the name of the army is resting on this position because late as late, Nos and Thompson.
It's been.
I'll tell you what, we have a group, and I wish Noswell would just shut the flip up because all he does is talk.
Doesn't speak, does he?
He's just a chatterbox.
He's a chatterbox at the moment. Is it going to be Thompson Troops? Is it going to be Nos Army? Because at the moment, so far, Thompson is leading in the championship.
Black White Army.
Thompson's got 88 points. Noswell's got 63. And at the moment in this race, Thompson's ahead of Nos, who's going to get on a podium, but it's still a long way to go. We've got 6 laps to go. It's not a long way, but in TIR racing, it definitely is.
Well, it's kind of like, it's not over till the fat lady sings.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
TR Wheels has pitted on the soft tyres. He's going to be wanting to push through the field as quick as possible, just at the points, but he's on the gearbox here of Grit. Grit's in the points.
This Wheels is probably going to finish, I would suggest, P6, P5 here, by the way.
Yeah. Adam LB is 8th and Shrews is 7th and Phantoms in at 6th.
Honestly, I remember our pit on Monday. For me, it's very rare. But I did a practice race, and I remember I put them softs on with 7 laps to go. I was on lap 20, so 8 laps to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, these tyres are like glue. And anyway.
They overheat so much around this, as we see the back end of Wheels.
The car's light though. The car is light.
Yeah, it's true. Right, Wheels gets the overtake done on Grit. Up to 10th place next on the horizon. Julku, 1.5 seconds away. Let's jump on Thompson.
Love that word, by the way, next on the horizon. That's fantastic. It reminds me of Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill in the Event Horizon.
Next on the horizon, eh? I love it. I want to copyright that. Thompson on the back end of Thompson's on the back end of Dan Motorsport within 7 tenths. Noswell out of DRS, 1.2 seconds away. This is going to allow Thompson to pull away from his teammate Nos. Are we going to see another Thompson podium?
While we're on, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Is Hamilton going to wrap his championship up or what? Or are me and Gaz actually going to go to Germany next weekend?
Oh,
Answers on a postcard.
Exactly
I'm ready to go, by the way. I spoke with the wife and I basically said, look, the chat was today, I think I'm going to Turkey. And then she texted me, Turkey's on the right. I said, well, maybe me and, even worst case scenario, me and Jackie might go to Germany on Thursday. We might just go.
I'm going to have a look at finances and have a look at that. And, mate, I want to get a race in this season, 100%.
We need to, I think.
Yeah, 100%, man.
In that hotel, yeah?
On the track, that'd be incredible, man.
Yeah, I need to maybe email the hotel and say, look, do you have track access as well, like basic track access?
Yeah, you probably do. Definitely do.
Just to go to the village and things like that, but I'm not too bothered if we don't. We'll just stay in the hotel or the room service. Excuse me, French, by the way. Or the room service.
Yeah.
I'll rewind that, and we'll just win it.
All right, yep. TR Wheels gets the overtake
too
done.
Comfortable there. Sorry, man.
No, it's all good, man. Don't be silly. Man. Mate, how many streams have we done so far? And there's
been like 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? How many streams have we done? And me and you swear quite a bit. You know what I mean? Proper geezers, you know what I mean, mate? Proper geezers. And it's hard to go through a stream consistently without swearing. I've done it earlier on. I said Jesus. I was saying in the Lord's name in vain. No, but I did say S-H-I-T.
I swear like a trooper, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Mate, I'm a cockney. I'll use swear words to replace my, not using big words.
Average words, yeah?
Biggest word I know is condensation. Here we go, Thompson. All right, Thompson is on the back end of Dan Motorsport. Rufio has gone.
Yeah, let's getting back to this. It's a bit spread out. That's why the jargon's out, and that's why we love it, because what else are we going to do? We're just going to sit here and just be quiet and not just the word is have dead air. We're just going to sit here and have dead air. or we're just going to talk and entertain the crowd, and whatever. You
Yeah,
understand?
exactly. There's no tumbleweed on a Thursday night with G and Steve for the Division B, and that's not just because of me and Steve. That is because of the cracking racing week in, week out by these Division B
well as just
drivers,
for Steve and Steve
and
as
it's
well,
mainly
by
to
the
G
way.
and Steve, to be fair, and you viewers,
Yeah, listen, people on the viewing, get the chat going because we love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day of the week. Thompson's ran a bit wide into 10.
Dude,
Seven
TRL
there.
Wheels jumping Adam LB. This is interesting.
He's got
Adam-
them soft tyres on.
Adam
He's gone
LB,
soft.
yeah, Adam LB's not
He's
going to
gone
give this up. He's in a Ferrari sandwich at the moment. Let's stay on board with Adam LB. Is he going to get the
Well,
overtake?
to be honest with you, if he's gone soft and he's in a Ferrari sandwich, I don't blame him.
GG. Quote of the week. All right, let's jump on board with Thompson. All right, lap 24. Go on, Steve.
It's kind of spread out, hasn't it?
Benjamin's
No,
prime
like-
laughing emoji.
Well, you know.
And that's coming from a Ferrari fan, laughing emoji.
Anyway, I'll not finish that sentence.
Benjamin's Prime, you've not entered my competition, dude. You're always in on a Wednesday night with me in a comms box. Let's get the competition up one more last time, people. Get your entries in. Come on. Drift Mad says Tofolsi. Where is Tofolsi? In at 5th place at the moment.
Someone, one of the Renaults has gone round. Is it a Renault?
Dual Coot jumping
Just
grip.
while we're on. No, it's not Renault, I think it's McLaren. Anyway, just while we're on. High fives all round, by the way. I'm going to say it like Borat. High five, it's nice.
High five. King of the castle. King of
You
the
know, like-
castle. At the moment, it's Rufio.
Prime. Benji deserves some credit because he turns up just like I do every Thursday, but he does it on a Wednesday. And you know, mate, it's kind of like, yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
Anybody that comes in and commits their life to this,
Yeah.
while everyone else is racing around having their fun, I've got to give respect for it. And the guy knows his onions.
Yeah, exactly that. Do you know
Apart
what?
from-
I'm going
apart
to
from
say that,
Schumacher's
dude. Look,
style.
exactly. I'll stream on a Wednesday and Thursday, right? And it's not the Gazza Burgess channel. I'm not one to be like, it's all for me, all for me. As we see template of someone flying up there, it's
Yes.
not just my channel. It's not. It's Steve and Benji and the other guys that drop in every now and again and help me out. It's all of us, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy comms with these guys. Like, I pick people for a reason. And in the comms box, you need two people bouncing off of each other. No innuendo there, I do say that.
100%.
But you need two people
100%.
bouncing off to, and there's you need chemistry. And I thank you very much to Steve, to Benjamin's Prime, both of them, every week jumping in for me. And on odd occasion, very odd occasion, when they can't make it, the guys, the other people that come in to help out.
Jewel, Charles, etc.
Jewel, Charles, and all them, Hayes, you know what I mean? Much appreciated, because like Steve said, do you know what I mean? We keep a Wednesday and Thursday open. And yeah, thank you very much, both of you. Much appreciated. Like, I do really
While
appreciate
we're in France, I've just got to say, we've got the je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais. That's the one. Shrews on the back end of Phantom.
Voulez-vous faire ce soir?
Benjamin's Prime says, yeah, Dan Motorsport got front wing damage there. I see that, man. I see a bit of carbon fibre flying up as we are in the penultimate lap of this race. And Benjamin's Prime says, pleasure all mine. You just have to put up with me baffling on. Well, like I said,
Listen,
you ever mentioned
what do you think
Schumacher?
I'm doing?
Here we go. Shrews on the back end of Nasfampton within DRS. The only close battles at the moment is this one.
I'm not sure who's going to win this race, to be honest.
Well, Rufio,
I really
3.5
don't know.
seconds, but penalties may come into play.
Yeah.
Noz is in DRS over Dan Motorsport.
As in France, we need to say, Le Penalty. Shrews has got to get a job done here, by the way. He's on Taze.
You went
He's got
French
the
and then
run-
went Northern.
Yeah, I had to cut because he's got the DRS and we had to get serious. He's got the touch, and I get serious. So let's see. Hold on. Let's go back to the French Jackie call. Let's see the yours.
Let's go back to the Del Boy, the Frenchy guy. You know what I mean? Monge 2, mate. Monge 2. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Let's just go back to a Pona quick mark. Thank you. Come again. Oh bloody hell! What we going tonight? We're going to go tonight, and we're going to enter France, and oh my God!
Rufio, 4 seconds ahead. He's pretty much got this in the bag, but penalties
Yeah,
can
he's
come
turned
into
everything up
play.
here, I think.
Noswell is within DRS of that Motorsport. And another thank you for everyone, as we're on the last lap. everyone that locks in every week, throws in the bits, throws in the stream chat, views us and stuff like that. Thank you all as always. Next week, Thursday night, me and Steve are in the comms box yet again, and it is my 32nd birthday next week on a Thursday. As we're seeing Noswell jumping there. Where's... All right, there he is.
We were, just for the record, we're in the comms box thus far.
What's 32nd next week, Steve? 32nd.
Yeah, maybe we might be in Germany, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. That's
We'll
true,
have a chat
actually.
about that.
We'll have a chat about that, for sure. Last lap, I've arrived to see what's happened in jump.
I'm up for going, like...
Yeah, I'm up for going as well, man. I need to look at finances, but... Right, I'm on board with Rufio as he's flying around turn 11 for the last time. Let's jump on board with Nasphampton within DR... No, there's no DRS there. Nos on the back end. Not close enough. Let's stay on board with Rufio. Yeah, as right, Shawnee.
Literally, he's just kind of like going, yeah, these hard tyres are absolutely fantastic. You know, like, I won the race. There was so many problems with my car, but I still won.
Art Prime Ninja battling out last lap of the race, but I'm just going to stand board with Rufio. Didn't get a win last week. Got pole and race win. Takes the win in France in the home Grand Prix. Thompson in a second place, another podium. Dan Motorsport and Nos. Oh, we got a Nos Army. We got Nos and Thompson. Second, third, Dan Motorsport.
Shrews jumps him in 5th place with a 0.1. Oh, he's just a fourth, unfortunate for him.
Oh, wow.
He's down in 9th. That setup really cost him, by the way.
It did for sure, definitely. Julku 8th.
Julku 8th. Good points from last.
Adam LB, fair play, 9th place. Grit, 9th place, jumps Adam LB. Adam LB,
COD.
10th, COD. 10th, 11th, became Ninja. Starting in the front, don't know what happened to him. 12th, jumps Art Prime, 12th, 13th.
I'm over the moon for Grit, by the way. And
wow.
As well.
Driver of the day, Steve. Skin Shaggy, 15th.
Rufio. No, Rufio.
Yeah. Baz the Ninja.
Coming.
16th. TIR Wheels. That strategy didn't work out for TIR Wheels. In at 17th place.
While you do the run through, I shall be back.
Yeah. No worries, man. If Mate Party joinable, if the podium drivers can get into the stream chat, and I do say, people, we have 2 of the Nos Army in the podium, I believe, again. All right, so there we have it. So, Kirky says, get up, Thompson. Macy says, nice, Rufio, brilliant drive. Pumpy says, woo! Kirky says, up the Nos Army. Niles Buckland says, shout out for Became Ninja. Charlton says, 2 DNFs and a race ban, still top of the championship. Bring on Austria. Keep your head in it, Charlton, because you do it again, mate, and I'll spank you. Became Ninja says, Dragoon is somewhere sitting in the buff. Rufio's. Weber says, great race, Rufio. Pumpy, thank you very much for the follow. Niels Buckland, sorry. Pumpy says, actually, I got Drew Shrews as driver of the day. We're going to give it to Rufio. Rufio, unbelievable, had it his way and done what he had to do. Kirky, shaggers a lot of them. Peverly, get in the army. Adam LB, nothing I could do that race. Art Prime says, fun race that was. You had a great race, Art Prime. Let's have a look through the run field. We have Rufio gets the win. Yes, because last week he was on pole, but pitted near the end. Rufio takes the top spot. Nos in at 2nd. Thompson in at 3rd. Dan Motorsport in at 4th. Shrews in at 5th. Phantom 6th. Tafalsi 7th. Julku 8th. Grit in at 9th. Finishing off the points is Adam LB. Shrews got the jump on Adam LB for the battle for the championship. Became Ninja 11th. Art Prime 12th. COD 13th. Adam 14th. Skin Shaggy 15th. Badge the Ninja 16th. TIR Wheels in at 17th. And Dan Pinnell's the only DNF. Oh, let's have a look at the stream chat. Good race, everyone. Great drive. Nos Army says the Phantom. Right, he says, what happened, Ninja? Didn't see it on stream. Ninja, what happened? Lost my wing on the second stint. But great race. Well done to the Alpha boys. That shows how much... you get the guys in, please, if they're not in. Steve?
Yep, just while we're on, I will put them in. Just while we're on, Rufio, Shrews, Joel Cut, no penalties. Great job, lads. Absolutely fantastic.
Unbelievable, for sure, man. Unbelievable race as well. Hope me and Steve entertained you just as much as the Division B drivers did entertain us. And yeah, what a cracking race that was. It's not one of my favourite tracks, but unbelievable. Go on, Steve.
Nos, yeah. And
so Rufio, Nos and Thompson.
We've got Thompson.
If you can get into the I think Pevley's in the stream chat. If you can tell the two guys if they've
Got
not.
the two of them.
You got the two of them. And Rufio? Rufio.
No, I don't think I've got Rufio as my mate on Xbox, like pal.
I'm going to show Rufio's gamer tag. Don't add him, people. Don't add him. He's mental. No, I'm joking. Oh, no. I need to do it on the Xbox app. I always do that.
Somebody tell Rufio to join, please.
Let me get in.
Actually, I'll add him.
Invite. Oh, I need to go wizard again. This is a thing.
Go for it.
That's what happens with a streaming with Street.
I know what to do it now. Fine.
Oh, you got him. You got him. All right, people. What an absolute cracking race that was. The drivers did not let us down like they don't every week. Is Rufio in?
Yeah.
Rufio.
Just while we're on, I know. Obviously, the drivers, like you said, didn't let us down. It's been coming for like 2 or 3 weeks now, but I just want to say, Rufio. He's shown cracking pace this season, and I will say, apart from the AlphaTauri team, for me, the best team in Division B at the moment is the Renaults. They work in sync, just the same as the AlphaTauris. They work in sync. You see it in qualifying. You see it in the race. They work so well together, and it's good to see. Do you know what I mean? It's good to see. But Rufio, last week, you got on pole. I said you will get the win, and you pitted near the end, and it broke my heart. I was like, no, Rufio. And yeah, you weren't sure if he was going to race tonight and all that, but I said, get in, mate, get in. Fair play. You finished the race. And yeah, get your win, dude. Get in there, Lewis. Rufio, tell us.
Forget about last week. Last week
is it still hurting? Is it? Yeah. But mate, you got the plaster on this week from this win. Tell us about it, man.
Well, it was just a matter of redemption from last week more than anything. I really,
yeah.
You know, like, listen, I moving, like, elaborating from what you've just said. Last week you had the win again, and we always root for you. We don't know you, like we don't. So there's no loyalty or nothing.
I used to date him about a year and a half ago. No joke. Sorry.
You've been putting on a great show. Like recently, you have been putting on a great show. And the fact of the matter is when you put on a great show, we kind of like lean towards you, if you know what I'm saying. And last week you did mess up, and I'm really happy that tonight that you just went about your own business. You forgot everybody else and you won.
Yeah,
simple as that.
Exactly.
But I do have to say though, Wills were very, very unlucky. If it weren't for Wills spinning, I think I'd have got second.
Yeah.
But he did.
Yeah, he did, and he opted for the two-stopper, and it didn't work out for him.
No, it spun on the.
Yeah, caught out in stream. His tyres were heated up like anything.
Yeah.
But you done what you had to do. Yeah.
The hards, I struggled so much on the
Went in
hards.
dry.
They were horrible. First stint were alright. I enjoyed my first stint, but the second stint, I was glad to get it end.
Yeah, you and Ninja sit in a party together, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're good mates, and it's good to see. I like seeing it. Steve, go on, man.
It's long overdue, this win, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Long overdue.
I know it is.
Yeah, GG.
Very
You clearly are rapido.
Definitely.
What, you know,
mate, you are, man.
I'm not so fast, but I can do a race.
Yeah.
If you can do a race with the speed you've got, this is yours to lose. Simple as that. You've got Shrews, you've got Adam, you've got Charles, you've got Adam LB. You can fight it with them. I'm sure you know that anyway. You can fight it with them.
Could you join in Division 3 when I was in it with Shots, didn't you? And you was battling in the front with us, and you're a pleasure to drive with. I've raced wheel to wheel with you and stuff like that, and you know what I mean? You're a top driver. Go on, man.
I missed it half a season though, I think.
Yeah, you did. You joined near the end, didn't you? And you showed respect in that championship battle. Do you know what I mean? But what's the next?
Wait, you from Yorkshire, yeah?
Yeah. Leeds, born and bred.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Hey.
Adam LB makes sense. Leeds, Bradford. No, I'm only joking.
But no, GG. What's next track? What is it?
Next track is Austria.
Austria. What do you think of Austria, Rufio? Continue pace?
No, I'm not going to say too much just yet.
He's keeping his cards close to his chest.
Listen. Don't come on here and tell us you're not going to say too much. Beat your chest and just say, I'm going to bloody win.
Shrews, Charles.
I'm here to win. I'm not here to put my little tickle-tackle between my legs, but I'm going to win.
Adam LB, you joined it. Yeah, you got pace, but here's Rufio. Rufio. But no, GG, man. And on to next week, and a pleasure to have you on a podium, man. Unbelievable. Wow. Well, on to the next driver.
The Nos Army, or whatever you want to call it.
It's the well. I thought it was going to be switch to the Thompson troops, but tonight it's the Nos Army. Nos. Wee, top shagger. Hey lad, hey lad, hey lad. Nos.
It's been a while.
It is, mate. I've missed your voice. I've had to put up with Phantom and Thompson. Do you know what I mean? I was like, Jesus, come on, Nos.
Yeah, it's done my head in.
Oh no, GG, man. Nos, it's a pleasure to have you back on the podium. Great drive. You opted for the hard tyres at the beginning, I believe. Is that right? Is that?
No.
Or was you on the mediums? You were on the mediums, weren't you?
Medium,
Apologies. Yeah. But tell us about your drive, man.
I don't know. It felt all right through the whole race. Like the mediums felt fine and stuff like that. But every single time when it comes to the point where my mediums or my hards are like getting like slower and slower as every lap goes on, I can't
Pretty
keep the pace
standard
going.
Yeah.
I just can't keep the pace at all. Like at the start, I'm all right. I'm a bit shaky. Then you get that comfortable like stint of like they've warmed up now.
Yeah.
But like near the end, then like the hards, I was just struggling. I couldn't keep the pace going. And then, like you say, Thompson's just went past me, just flew past me, and then he can then get that space to then get away
Yeah,
from
you two worked very well.
penalties that we were gaining. Because I gained stupid penalties near the end, and then I was panicking myself. It's like, right, I need to calm down now.
Yeah.
This ain't happening.
Yeah, exactly. If you got the
Yeah,
likes of
good
Kirk in a
point,
party,
yeah,
it's
enjoyed
hard
it.
not to panic. No, I'm joking. Oh yeah, just off the record. What about the nocturnal chicken?
Oh.
I'm not getting into this.
Okay.
Go
I'm
on.
not getting into
You were
this.
playing Trivial Pursuit.
No, I'm not having this on stream.
Noswell was asked what bird is
No.
nocturnal.
Let's just for the record, let's have it on stream. Come on.
Go on,
Knock
go
it
on.
out. We've
Go on.
got the
Nos was
viewers.
asked what
Let
was
the
it a
Right,
blonde?
I was
viewers
under
know what's
pressure.
going on.
The question was which animal out of these two are nocturnal. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but
Yeah,
I didn't know what
same here.
nocturnal meant.
How do you think I feel?
Out of chicken and owl, I decided to pick chicken.
Here we are.
Oh, did they? Go on.
Here we are. And the owl is out laying its prey for.
Who's told
but
you this?
No,
Is this-
we have a
was this-
chicken.
No comment. No
Was
comment.
this curfew?
No, it's
Was
good,
this
good
bloody-
crack.
Maybe.
Oh.
So I do say though, I understand where you come from. I'm not the brightest spark. I'm not the brightest ticket and all that sort of stuff. How do you think I feel when Steve says big words and I've got to search him up on Google while I'm streaming? Like it's hard work. But by the end of the season, I'm going to be the most well-spoken Cockney geezer you're ever going to meet. But
Well,
no,
I'm from the northeast, and I feel like I the biggest, most harshest accent. But I can speak big words. It's like doesn't make sense.
Yeah, same-
it's like
same.
2 + 1, 2 + 2 = 17.
yeah, I was going to yeah, exactly that. But no, GG, Nos, pleasure to have you back in. And
Cheers, mate.
yeah, no.
Sorry.
Tom,
Just while
Yeah,
we're
for
on, before
Tory.
we move on, Nos, pipe
Yeah.
up in that chat, yeah.
yeah, you don't
Just
stop
fucking-
speaking in that chat we
excuse me,
got.
French. Pipe up.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you don't speak enough in our chat.
Doesn't speak to us anyway. He just ignores us and all.
Yeah.
I don't blame him not speaking to you lot. Jesus. All right, Thompson.
Thompson.
You was on a podium last week. Yeah, you was, weren't you? Was it last week or the week before? Week before.
That's horrendous. Back you.
Oh, sorry to put it down on the third race. No, fair play.
Canada was horrendous. Don't do this, Westbrook.
Oh, wicked though. You're on the podium. You've done well. You and
started
Nos
12th.
worked very, very well. Yeah, no, GG, man. Tell us about your race, Thompson, man.
Well, I was absolutely raging not to get through to Q3, to be honest. I was
Yeah.
absolutely fuming. Ended up in 12th, and I thought, honestly fancied myself. I fancied the pair of us tonight, especially with Adam and Cruz and Charles not being in the race. I thought we had to take advantage of points today.
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought, I felt the pace, and I felt if I can get a decentish start, I feel like I'd be able to push. And me and Dan, after the first 3 laps, were up into 6th and 7th straight away. And
Yeah.
we just kept pushing all the way through, and then the 3 of us got sort of in like a bit of a train and couldn't really break each other.
Yeah,
And then when the tyres changed, Dan got the undercut on both me and Nos. And then after that, we just had to push as hard as we can. I think I went side by side up towards the end of one of the straights, and I had to like bail out. And then when I eventually did get him done, I think I clipped him on the way past.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think
But-
his carbon fibre flew up, but it happens, man. Do you
Yeah.
know what?
Which obviously then affected him massively towards the end of the race, and it then kind of allowed me to get away. But
Yeah,
I was, when we were trying to catch him, obviously I was pushing so hard that we were getting daft penalties over absolutely nothing, and then obviously Pev was in the party reading the penalties out, so then he started getting penalties as well, so it was sort of like If we can,
Yeah.
if we can at least get ahead of them, then at least I'll probably be able to get third. But
Yeah, exactly.
like I say,
No, but GG.
just keep sharing the podium with the Nos Army. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you guys. And Shrew says the
Ever
nocturnal.
present.
Yeah, the Shrew says the nocturnal army. Well, that weekend, that video they put up that weekend away, I bet they was nocturnal army. But Steve, anything to the Thompson?
No, to be fair, you've obviously got pace, and you've been here a couple of 3 times now, and just keep it up, man. The simple fact of the matter is, you are from my end of the country, so I'm always going to give you the high five. Simple as you know it is up here. We look after each other, and that's how it is.
I hate
Especially in
that.
lockdown.
I hate
No,
that.
so yeah, Gaza. I'm not going to lie. Gaza's an honorary northern.
Mate, I'm like a
bastard.
chameleon. I blend in anywhere I go, mate. I'll
No,
tell
he's
you.
not a chameleon. Don't let him fool you on that. He's accepted up here, and that's how it is.
Exactly.
No,
They say
yeah.
Northerners don't like Southerners, but I've got many Northern friends, and they're like, Gaz, you're the only
No.
Southerner we like.
No, you know what? While we're on that, we've got a couple of guys come and be here in the northeast, and they sort of adapt, like you said, like a chameleon. Because if they don't, they're like out the door. It's like, mate, jog on.
Yeah,
Come here,
yeah.
You hear your southern crack. Just walk out the door,
Yeah.
slam it, and don't come back.
Exactly that. But unbelievable. I will say though, GG again to the Division B drivers. Your racing is unreal, and I know you've got G&SD on the comms, but it helps with having great racing, wheel to wheel. There was about 30 DRS trains going on there. They were flying left, right, and centre. But no. GG, like it's a pleasure to stream your races, and like I said, I'm back in the comms box next week, and it's my birthday on Thursday night, and one, I ain't got a life, and I'm not going to go out for my birthday. But I will say the real reason is because I love streaming with you guys and watching your race. So on a Thursday night, I'll be back in the comms box next week on my 32nd birthday, and we're in Austria, and yeah. It'd be a pleasure to be.
It'll be
that's
wild.
actually, it'll be wild. It's going to be a mad birthday. Me and Steve in the battle cruiser,
will be wild.
drinking
Oh,
up.
you both
Oh,
absolutely smashed.
we are going to be levered. Levered.
I'm going to take next Friday off, and it's a deal.
Kirky's comment. I don't know if you heard. I called rather than saying Noswell, I said Nonswell. I didn't mean to. I didn't
Why are
even
you
mean
spurring
to.
him on, man?
I'm sorry. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it. But no, unbelievable race again. Tomorrow night, Beer and Kebab will be in the comms box with, I'm not sure who's in with it tomorrow night, but Steve will be racing in the Division A race around France, 100% race on Saturday night. And Sunday, we have our first social Sunday. There is going to be fighting. It's going to kick off. The fans are going to be outside kicking off. We got our first social Sunday on a FIFA game. I will be putting a post up Saturday regarding people's positions and stuff like that, and I will be getting a few teams together. I will try and mix the teams up, but the way the Nos Army speaking, I might put me in one team and I want to
Gonna
play them.
smash it.
Oh,
the
it's
Nos
going to
Army
kick
is
off,
sticking.
mate. It's like
Yeah.
Millwall, West Ham, I'll tell you. But yeah, Steve, over to you, buddy.
You know, yeah, I've got nothing else to say apart from you div beat guys are like fantastic, and we just love it. Nothing else to say apart from it's good night from G.
And it's a good night from